Yeah. Yes. Like, as soon as we started, you're like, I'm going to tell a story. Take a drink, motherfuckers. I can't handle your face. What? What?
What?
Settle down.
Oh shit, I do like the new layout.
Down.
That's pretty lit.
Oh, I can get in.
That's what she said.
Hi, everybody.
I like how Alaric's display screen is Sly's face.
Yeah, because Sly turned her camera off. Oh, it messed everything up.
It's fine.
Fucking Sly.
Sly is
Damn
here. Just
Ooh, I'm gonna
making
show
herself
cooking.
dinner.
I just opened the active session chat and I saw some interesting pics of my boy Shrek. I fucking love Deadlands.
If you
What was
haven't seen
going
our
on
Shrek
in
one
here?
shot, go check it out on YouTube. It is live now.
It was
Oh, yeah,
really
it
good.
It is.
Do the roar.
It's blurst, but
It
this
was very good.
is the Mistwalkers, and
Fuck
it
is blurst.
Blessed and cursed.
Blessed and cursed.
You made
I
that
came up with a new word today.
I
It's
did
something
not
that
make
is-
it up.
It's something that's positive but also unsettling. So it leaves you with a dissonant feeling.
All words are made up.
Like Affy.
His face crack. I need an emote of that face.
I'm ready to
That would
game
be
now.
appropriate later.
So I hope everybody's prepared for a TPK when George comes in and fucks you all up.
Excuse me, why are you punishing me for his sins?
This is the
Why are you
army, my
punishing the
friend.
class?
That's
You
a
punish
bluff.
one,
That's a
you
bluff.
punish
She
them
doesn't
all.
have the stones
I didn't
to
sign
TPK
up
us.
for this. You can't put me in the army. I'm gay and trans and anxious. Plus, they would all get mad at me because they.
Probably.
Just a bunch of closeted people. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We can
Absolutely.
start.
Yeah, we are starting. So,
Maggie was telling a story.
Maggie can tell a story on break.
Oh, my character is finally here.
Yay.
I'm
Fantasy
fucking
I just had to
Grounds is
completely
a slow
close and
today.
reopen Fantasy Grounds.
What?
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 I love
What?
how Alaric kind of looks like Arthur.
Yeah.
Because that's what I based his picture off of.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, I know that picture. I know
Arthur,
that
like-
stance. That's my thick man. That's my
Red
thick
Dead.
boy right there.
Arthur the cartoon?
Arthur Morgan. No,
Arthur
Arthur Morgan.
From Red Dead Redemption 2.
Arthur.
Him
I
and
got a plan.
Duelli's original picture were the two that I had to look at, and that's what happened. So that's what you get when
It's
you don't
amazing.
hire professionals.
Arthur.
So all of this amazing, beautiful character art was drawn by Artemis. So
Why does Athelstan look so angry?
because he's an angry boy.
He's so angry.
He is an angry boy.
He is literally angry all the time.
Mhm.
That's his secret.
He looks more annoyed than angry.
He's always annoyed.
That's
He's
my
always
secret,
annoyed.
Captain.
And that one he
always
kind of looks
angry.
like in that
Thank you,
one
Jen.
though he looks a little like disappointed more than anything.
I just got news that there's a really big storm coming in. So that's why
Yeah.
the stream might not surprise me. Thankfully, I was muted.
Okay.
He's
Ooh.
There's
Yeah,
a really
he's,
big storm coming in here too,
Yeah.
Affy. Just so you
Yeah.
know, take care of yourself.
he's really
Yeah, you too.
he's really annoyed because he has to put up with this group.
That's true.
That's about right.
That's true.
I'm already in the fucking basement. I'm good.
So am I. Anyway, so where we last left off on our last session of the Mistwalkers, you had...
Not the same basement.
No, we're not in the same basement.
I thought that I should clarify that.
Are we?
Are we? What are you doing?
You both reach off camera and hold
Nothing.
hands.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, see this gay pride flag? Cheers behind there.
He's already come out, though.
Anyway,
We support you.
focus.
Focus.
Where we last left off, you had been reunited with Desirous, who left your party only 6 short days ago to try and discover the nature of the crown upon his head. He has returned with a mission from Van Richten to attend to the asylum in the northwest portion of the Sea of Sorrows.
Mm-hmm.
After getting together with him, you exited the tavern to just kind of go walk about, see if there's anything else you could see, and you realized that all of the pyres around New Tempest were ablaze. These are signal fires, as New Tempest is a community of completely deaf people, and they communicate mainly by hand signals and fire, as it seems. Venturing towards the fort, you found the body of the guard Captain Olivia splattered on the ground, essentially, and you volunteered yourself to try and figure out what happened to Olivia. On top of that, one of your NPC companions, Jeanie, has disappeared. Using some cool magical tricks, you were able to determine through Desirous's third eye that Jeanie's cane
brown one.
sword,
At the
not
bottom
the
of the
brown
ocean.
was in the water with a tentacle wrapped around it and getting further and further away.
We know where this is going.
George is a pickpocket, too.
No, I thought that it means something else, something in those novels I've seen you read.
What?
The Tusk Glove?
Tentacle porn. That's
She
where
read
this is
it.
going.
No, I understand tentacle porn, but Tusk Love? I thought that was like half orc and orc, like boinking and shit.
There might be side characters.
Do half orcs have tentacles? I mean, I'm not knocking it.
There might be side characters. We don't know. There might be a whole spin-off series.
Oh my god, I do love me a spin-off series. Anywho.
True. So now you find yourself at the docks, the warehouse by the docks. There is a ship currently at port here, and still no sign of Jeanie. The braziers around in the parapets around the fort itself, or sorry, the city itself, are on fire still, casting a
Another
very
hydrate.
strange reddish illumination across the entire city.
Want to double check, Affy? I don't think I wrote it down, but the highest ranking remaining officer, Lieutenant Gray of the main house.
Yep.
That lovely non-binary individual. I can't remember. Did Athelstan manage to ask who last saw Olivia, and why she was up on the walls, on the parapets?
I can't remember if we didn't answer this question, but the last people to see her were basically the guards in rotation in the fort when she went up to the parapets. And the reason she went up to the parapets was, part of her rotational duties to go around there, as well to sort of see if there was anything out of the ordinary from what you had told her when you were leaving.
He would have asked Lieutenant Gray to try and wrangle those guards and see what they know and shite.
Yep, that's not a problem. We can tack that on to Lieutenant Gray's such and things.
Thank you.
Didn't they also say that, Captain Olivia was just leaving to investigate also what we were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only been like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It has literally
Got it.
been 20 minutes since you had your meeting with Mother's Maiden and went out. No, sorry, that's incorrect. There was a time jump because Des was doing some sleepwalking.
He was dreaming of Jeanie.
He was doing some dream walking. And you guys had done some other stuff.
Sashaying. I dream sachet.
Dream sachet.
Sachet away.
With a side of poutine.
Wasn't I Dream About Jeanie a show like back in the...
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't say it. Just don't say it. Yes.
Back in the Cretaceous period when Jeremy...
No, I've seen that show.
You! Twatapotamus!
You found your glasses.
My wife found my glasses.
That doesn't surprise me.
Because I am lost without her.
And your glasses.
I need the meme of like Jer reaching around on the ground like Velma. My glasses. I can't find my glasses.
That would be a good TikTok.
Great.
Yeah.
All I'm thinking of now is that scene with when
And
they do the
Scooby-Doo.
Johnny Bravo crossover.
Oh, I hated that episode.
I would look hot in an orange skirt.
If
I'm
I-
just saying.
You
You
would
would.
though. If I ever met Johnny Bravo in real life, I'm going for his kneecaps.
He has
Yeah.
ditty little legs. He skipped leg day.
Also,
Yeah.
need to comb my hair real fast.
So, with
I
all
like-
that in mind, my
don't know, wing of the
lovely
plane.
ADHD group of nonsense people, what would you like to do now?
I would like
the
to
term
tell
is
you a
non-binary,
something.
not nonsense. But I assume Atlas is outside of where Desaurus is. Had we all met up since then? I skipped them.
Yes.
No, we were
so-
still
I
down
have
on
a
the docks.
question about the tentacles.
Okay.
I'm waiting. Yeah, like I thought we left off and you were having your little vision and whatnot, and Athelstan's
So,
just like,
did I see the suction cups?
Yes.
Did it look like an octopus
A very big
or
one.
something else?
A very large octopus.
Do these suction cups have little fangs that would maybe leave this mark on my arm?
No.
Anglerfish?
Okay. That
The
feels
fuck is
the-
that purple motherfucker coming up in my business for?
So, Atlas, to answer your question, you had gone out and then come back. Des had had his dream walking
Okay.
and dream sashaying. And you had decided to stay back to protect your plants from the cold and possibly vampires.
Yeah,
You
I
were
know that
Burrito.
plants really love. I mean, vampires really love plants. That's
I don't
Yeah.
think this is the vampire.
What do you think it is?
I don't know, but I don't think it's a vampire. I mean,
Are
I
we
know
back-
vampires.
Did we go back to the inn? Is Atlas
No.
like astral projecting himself?
So-
No, I thought
Well,
I
no.
stayed behind.
Yeah.
Des, Athelstan, Ki'Lai, and Alaric are at the docks right now. So,
Mhm.
because you guys had to leave, we can hand wavy it, and you guys can be at the docks too if you want, or you would be at the inn together.
We're-
No, I'm on the docks.
I'm
yes,
on the
you
docks,
are,
yeah.
but I mean Atlas and Sly. So you guys can
Yeah,
be
we
at the
we
docks
can
with
go
them.
to the docks.
Okay.
We want to find everybody else because I assume that Sly and we have come up with we just wrap the plants all up in pot
Who does the George
it's on
work
farm.
for?
Huh?
Who does number 2 work for?
Who does George work for? Bear
Um,
down. Bear down.
George is a gargantuan monster of the sea.
I know,
I
but
think- I think that
He
means
co-
he's a freelancer.
he comes along and snatches the one that you are waiting for. He snatched your friend.
Well, we don't know that for sure. You only saw the sword.
Why? What did you see?
I saw the tentacle with the little person and the sword. Woo!
You saw
Off into-
Jeanie
But
down
you
at the
only
bottom
saw-
of the ocean? Of the ocean?
I don't know. What did I see?
You only saw the cane sword because that's what you
I-
were focused on.
I saw the sword. So if it's there, she's there. I mean, that's
Or it's a
foreshadowing.
distraction.
I feel as if now
As if, yeah.
I feel as if there was a significantly enormous tentacle that rose up from the ocean and snatched a tiny gnome off the streets. Somebody would have noticed.
I don't know. They're pretty stealthy, depending on the color of the tentacle and the lighting and the shade of the moon. Is it a full moon?
Well, nobody would have heard it.
Very quiet. Very sneaky.
George is quite large. At least 50 years ago he was.
Okay, but are you in the same realm that you fought this George in before?
I believe so. We're just.
This is the same realm of dread you have not left?
Yeah, this is the same place. It's just a different part of the island. And 50 years later.
What do you mean 50 years later? It
There
was...
it was
I've only-
it was some dunamancy shit that we mentioned earlier.
Start panicking again, like, oh my god.
Yes,
Romancy.
we do romance. I mean, time. We time travel. That's what
What?
you mean, right?
Sly, make a medicine check.
Okay.
I love that you keep making her do that.
It's funny.
Why are
It
you
makes me
stressing
fucking
towards
laugh.
that?
Did I do that right, maybe?
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
So then
You're fine. You're alive.
we are done here now. We go to the asylum.
We're waiting for our ship.
Our ship isn't going to be here for some time.
Like a day and a half.
Yeah. Until
Your
then,
boat with the Calypso person.
Yes. Yes.
I see. We could not rent another boat or something?
Well, I think they already messaged them.
She is
Right.
already under contract to work for me.
To work for you?
Why would I pay another when I already have someone under contract?
I see.
Also, I trust Calypso on these waters. She has seen us safely.
I think I just lost the power here. Am I still with you?
Yeah,
Yes.
You flickered
Oh.
there for a minute. I saw the lights go crazy.
Yeah, it got dark there. I was like, did I just blink?
Are you guys safe where you are, though?
Yeah, it's
Like,
just a thunderstorm. We're fine.
okay.
Are you going to come and protect me?
Sure, I'm gonna
Sure,
drive
let me just
600
go
miles.
behind my curtain here.
No, don't.
Give him a little squeeze.
Woo! Woo!
Ooh,
Woo! A little to the left. Thank you. Okay.
Till then, we are going to have to try and figure out what's going on here. Because I can't help but feel that it's our fault.
I think it's your fault, yes.
Whatever this is came with us.
Yes.
We need to fix this before we leave.
No. We can leave. They'll be fine, don't worry. They do this all the time. This is not a nice place to live. Things happen. People die.
There are still innocent lives here.
Who's innocent?
I mean, we're gonna be here anyways. There's no reason why we should not investigate more.
Okay, fine. I have shit to do. I have places to be. That's what I'm saying.
The boat will be here in 2 days, and we will accompany you to the asylum. Until then, humor
There-
us.
Okay.
There's not really
Aren't you
much else to
curious?
do in town,
Aren't
honestly.
I curious of what?
Well, you've been bitten, or
I have.
stung.
I feel like this is something that you gave to me. This is your fault. If I go away, I think it will leave me alone. I don't think it's permanent. It's not catching.
Feel free to do whatever you would wish to do. Athelstan turns and walks over to the harbor master to ask him about what he's seen recently and if there was a gnome involved.
Instead of harbor master, could it be a deck officer? Deck officer! Deck officer!
Hell yeah.
It is the Star Wars quote. I really like that. I said deck. Stop it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you did. I'm
Deck
not
officer.
I'm not trying to
Oh,
put Dick
a weenie-
Officer through
A weenie lieutenant.
Lieutenant Dick Officer.
So, rounding the back of the warehouse, you find a lone gentleman standing near the posts heading towards the dock. He is currently smoking a pipe, kind of like bundled up. He's got his hat down, just smoking a pipe.
Does it smell wacky? Ding dong.
That's
I
the
know the
sign for
gnome sign now.
that's sign for have you seen a gnome?
No.
I
That
know.
one I got. I was just watching
Remember-
it really closely. And
What
I
is
wanted
most
to make
fresh?
sure.
Y'all better be on your best behavior because this is playing on the screens at a bar right now.
What?
What?
Oh hell.
What?
Whoa.
What? That means I would be on my worst behavior. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Why
We're
did
in
you
a
say
bar.
that?
Why are we in a
fuckers?
bar? Where are we in a bar?
Oh shit! And we are near the Quebec border.
Matt's at a video
God.
game board game bar, and he had the stream put up on the TV. So he just
Holy
sent me a
fuck.
picture of it.
Hell yeah!
It is being
Hi.
streamed where there is actual
What words
victim.
can I not
Don't
say?
don't think about it, Afi. Don't think about it.
I'm gonna go with the C word.
I'm gonna say
I
cedar.
don't know if
The
there's sound.
C word.
Cedar.
The see you next Tuesday word.
That's what I thought you said.
Twat.
What?
But worse.
Uchi? Uchi? Yeah.
But yeah, so
That one.
So we approach a man with a big pipe.
Yes, you
They
approach a man
probably
with a
have the
big
volume
pipe.
turned down. You're fine.
And I
Uh,
signed to him, have you seen a gnome? And again, reminder everybody, the sign for gnome is... Is little in the hat.
It's great. I love it.
So he signs back, and because I don't know sign language and don't want to accidentally do anything offensive,
Okay.
Do it.
which
Okay.
one?
Athelstan provides a very rudimentary description of what Jeanie was wearing. I can't imagine she was dressed very monochromatically. Ancient, like, old as hell. Kane.
Yes, I saw her briefly. She came to the dock
When?
to see if a boat had come, and then she walked away.
When was this?
About 2 hours ago.
Is Athelstan saying this aloud and translating this for us, or
Well,
no?
yeah, I would imagine he's speaking while he's signing, because
Okay.
that just helps him.
Yeah, Atlas. Can Atlas's player and Atlas know about how long has it been since they went to the rookery with Sly versus Athelstan and everybody else went to the Mother's Maiden?
No, you all went to Mother's Maiden.
Yeah, no, they went to the
And
blacksmith.
then- Yeah, so
Yeah.
you split up when you were going to the blacksmith. You got a couple went to the blacksmith, a couple went to the rookery and sent some letters. And then you rejoined at the tavern where you saw Des.
Mhm.
That was about 8 to 9 hours ago at this point. Des did
Okay.
some dream sashaying.
Mhm.
Everybody else kind of like just did their own thing for the time being.
Yeah.
And then you found Olivia dead.
Yeah.
And were basically deputized by the guards.
Question: how long has it been since we just saw Olivia? Flat.
20 minutes.
No, it's been longer than that. It's been a couple
Oh.
Has it been
hours. since
2
you kinda-
hours?
It's been a couple hours because there was some investigation on the parapets. You did a walk around in the city, and now you've gathered at the docks. So
Has
it's
it been approximately 2 hours?
Sure.
Athelstan will
see
ask
Atlas's like periwinkle eyes. They like go up, and so do his little horse ears on top.
little bishy sparkles.
Yeah, he had one thought.
Ding.
One
Yeah.
single thought.
Yeah. Can Atlas
Athelstan-
kind of
In 2 hours.
can Atlas kind of hover over to the dock edge and kind of see if he sees any like marks that might be from a fancy cane or little gnome claws, like nails, not claws. I don't think gnomes have claws.
I mean, Jeannie's pretty old, so she might.
She has like those like really long like she got her acrylics done recently.
Yeah, but it's like the long hook ones. Yeah, for sure. So you can make a survival or investigation check if you like.
You're
While
being
that
nice to
is-
me by giving
I'll-
me a skill I have.
While that is happening, Athelstan will ask, "What boat?"
She didn't want our boat, so I don't know.
This is the harbor master. I thought he knows all the boats.
Did he say he had that boat?
She
I mean, we
said
could
she
speed
came
up
looking for a
our-
boat.
Uh-huh.
The boat in question was not here, so she left.
Which boat did she ask for? Was she asking
She
for?
didn't ask. She came, she looked at the docks, and then she left. I assume she was looking for a boat.
Which way?
She headed up the the west wall.
Is that where we saw
Yeah,
like the
character.
original scuffle?
The original scuffle. Which scuffle?
Like where
where
because you said
Olivia
that
was-
Olivia she started up on the wall and then ended up down.
She was on the parapets of the fort. So
Oh,
the central
okay.
building.
Oh,
And that's where she got pushed
okay.
off.
Okay, I'm sorry, I
The-
misunderstood.
No, that's okay. I may have misspoken. The west wall is like the west wall outside, like bordering the
Overlooking
city.
like outside.
Yeah.
Did we
Okay.
enter through the west gate? Which
You
direction
entered
is-
through the south gate.
South gate. Okay.
Atlas, you see there are a lot of footsteps here. You can see where crates and barrels and like fishing traps have all been put down and picked up and moved and slid. You also see two little footprints with a little circular indentation beside them.
I kind of like gesture to the party over. Look what I found.
He thanks the harbor master and goes over to Atlas, I suppose.
The harbor master just salutes with his pipe and goes back to smoking.
Must got that good shit. He got the hookup.
I can smell it. It's obviously that dank shit.
It is
Yeah.
that dank dope shit.
Mina's just like,
How do my plants feel about there being smoked plant matter?
Hey man, it's totally okay. It's what we're here for.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you were all right and you were comfortable.
You hear another
Oh.
little voice from like the wrappings, like the bundlings on your saddlebags. I'm not okay with it.
Wait, who are you talking?
You know this one. This is this is the Jeanie. No, not the creeping
Oh,
Jeanie,
this-
sorry. The
Jenny's the bro.
fuck, which
The
one is that?
Vinkavine?
The Vinkavine. Yes, thank you.
What do we
Victor?
name them?
Victor.
Victor, I'm sure.
Victor.
Was Victor talking before? I remember you
Yes.
casting speak with the plants.
Yeah. I don't remember Victor speaking before, but yes, they might have.
Do we
My-
all hear this?
Yep.
That's the
Well,
second.
we'll get out of here soon. I mean, but look what I found with my horse senses.
They're
I look-
multiplying.
I look with my Athelstan eyes down upon these teeny tiny little footprints.
Probably genies.
I follow them.
Okay. Everybody else going. Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Before we do that, Athelstan will just pat the horse shoulder of Atlas's form, which is like his one of his hips. Yeah. Like, which is weird, but like he just like pats the horse shoulder part of his body, says "Good find" and goes. Good find, Atlas, and goes.
okay.
Climb on up to my spot.
Yes.
So Athelstan and Atlas lead the way, and you're in a steady walk as you follow these footprints, tracking them along the west wall.
Mhm.
Atlas also wants to make sure as they're going, like, they'll kind of look behind them and mention it also to Sly. Make sure that everybody in the party stays with us.
You don't want to split the party? Like 6 times?
I mean, we could, but maybe
Not
later.
Sunday.
Athelstan just says, "Watch my back, Key."
Always.
All right. So the path you follow does not follow the actual cobblestone.
Mm-hmm.
You're literally tracking the west wall on the inside, pretty much directly beside the wall itself. You
Like
reach
down at the base in the snow?
yes,
Okay.
like
It's like-
behind people's yards,
A divot.
through gardens.
Is it cold? There's snow?
Yeah.
I pull my beavers up over my ears.
Of course you do.
He's like a little plant, little hairy plant, with a little steaming in the center.
I think he just called you a dickhead.
No? I thought I was maybe the little man in the boat. between the-
Yeah, you know, you you open the sails and he pops up.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I was talking about a virginal.
I think we were talking about a boat. No?
I mean, I was talking about a vagina, but that's just me.
Okay.
I just felt everybody in this gaming bar look up.
Vagina? What?
Vagina?
There's no sound.
Penis?
It's been turned off.
Aw, that's
Aw,
no fun.
That's
I know,
lame.
someone took over and started playing video games.
Sticks.
lame.
Sticks. Okay.
You
we're
missed the
good.
vagina.
Does that mean I can say the C word?
No.
Yeah.
Damn
Hit
it!
No, you probably can. I don't really care.
Cunt.
There you go.
If you say it with a Scottish accent, it's okay. Because it has a K.
I don't know how to say it any other way, honestly.
True.
It
So
doesn't-
following
it
these
doesn't-
tracks, you do reach another large set of wooden double doors, much like the ones that you came in through. And the
Cool.
tracks go out of them.
Are there
Is
guards?
there a cane, a clicky? Because I'm pretty sure that I saw that in the water.
There is.
So I think you're
That's why-
following the wrong gnome.
That's why I thought it was interesting. But
Maybe I lied to you. I don't know.
Why would you lie to us? I thought we were friends.
Athelstan just walks over to one of the guards and asks him about whether or not he saw an ancient little crazily dressed little gnome woman with a sword cane. Ancient as hell.
Yes, she left about 2 hours ago. About 2.
2 hours ago.
I just got on my shift and my started about 2 hours ago.
Do you think he's lying?
I don't know, insight.
Roll an insight check.
Fuck
Athelstan's just like-
insight.
Athelstan's
Oh.
just like, she came through here and left 2 hours ago.
I'll just detect thoughts and I'll open his brain up.
Sure. Are you just doing surface thoughts or are you diving right in?
No, I'm diving right in.
10. It was almost a nat 20, but that's fine.
He feels pretty honest.
I want to see if I can see him watching her leave.
That's a wisdom saving throw.
Could be like, ah!
So, Des, you kind of float your mind out to this guard and you sort of rest over his brain and you get those initial surface thoughts of these are weird looking people. Because you are traveling yourself, half drow, a purple person, some person with a black halo, a centaur, a tiefling, and one normal.
Well, I think
dude.
they're fucked up too. I don't disagree.
Oh,
That tracks.
Like Athelstan's also 6 foot something, 6'7" or something like that with
Yeah.
shark teeth.
And as you mentally dig in, you are immediately hit with a stone wall of resistance.
Is there?
And
is
this
there
guard
like,
looks at you directly and tilts its head and signs that was rude.
Athelstan asks, "What's wrong?"
Tried to read my mind.
Oh, that's read. Got it. Okay. And he looks at Des. Didn't work, did it?
No.
Athelstan will
Back him.
was going to ask what lies beyond the west gate.
No.
No.
I thought you said gnome.
I thought he said no. I was like, listen, I'm sorry.
There's some
Sorry.
forests, there's some farm fields, and snow.
Did she say anything?
No, she just left. Not a prisoner here.
Great. Okay.
Just got booted out of Fantasy Grounds.
He turns to the group and he says, he just like kind of gestures. He's like, okay. One thing I have noticed is that the people here are interestingly prepared and strong.
Well, there's a banshee that lives not that far from here. I'm not surprised.
How many average people do you know can repel a psychic attack?
Be honest, I did not really attack. I kind of pushed, but okay.
I count the party members, and then I name that amount.
That's the only reason that he succeeded. Got a nat 20 on my save.
Yeah. Okay. What do we think?
We think?
What?
I thought we just barreled into things.
Well, you might.
I appreciate your.
Well, if you still have the trail, why don't we keep following it?
What time is it, Affy? Like, is it getting close to dark?
It's past midnight at this point.
Oh well, I don't want to be
Oh.
caught with my ass.
I was
out.
supposed to be helping out with the guards,
Go.
so I wouldn't even be
We'll
here
go-
at this
we'll-
point.
Yeah, I don't think you're here. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, come
Alaric,
on now.
before you go, do
We're
you
more
have your
important.
sending stones?
Athelstan should still have one of them. I never got it
Yeah.
back from him.
I have.
Okay, if something happens, you call for us, okay?
It's in my
And be
Yeah.
pocket.
safe.
Should still be in my pocket unless
And
Sly
I
stole it.
can't see my character sheet. Crap, there was something I wanted to do before you left, but it's still loading.
Don't you grasp your portals at me. Within the last 2 hours, those little sticky fingers have already tried to flip into this belt pouch more than once.
Sure.
You can, if that is accurate, Sly, you can make a couple sleight of hand checks.
Ooh.
Sure.
If
I
you
don't-
want.
I don't remember that happening.
Well, you weren't here last time.
Right.
That was what the fuck?
Holy shit!
Like how come I be rolling under 10 every single fucking time for Fantasy Grounds, but then this motherfucker does a what's it called? Not preemptive, like after the fact. What's that called?
Post?
Post up.
A retcon, like a retcon kind of roll for something that happened previously that I just came up with just like offhanded 31.
Yep, Sly apparently stole your pants. You haven't noticed yet.
I was
I blame
wondering why I
that.
felt such a nice breeze. Let me
Okay.
open up my inventory and see what you found.
No, I already got it here. So Sly.
Wait, I still have the metal, right? Des gave me back the charred piece of metal that Tommen gave me, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They were literally like, "Take this. Is this going to help? If you don't want to give it back, I'll keep it.
It's a jar of dirt. It'll help.
It's my jar of dirt."
Alright, so Sly. Upon picking Athelstan's pocket, you find... Actually, you know what? Roll me 3... Roll me 4 d12s.
She finds 5 pounds of fertilizer.
How do I do that again?
So in the bottom where the dice are, the one that has 12 at the top, right-click it
Okay.
and click ×4 and then drop it on the tray.
Oh no.
Okay. You find a vial of dark greenish blood.
Okay.
Okay. You find a few neatly folded pieces of paper with handwritten sheet music and lyrics that you don't understand.
Okay.
You find a small box of charcoals.
Okay.
Okay. And you find a book.
Which book?
Okay.
The
Is
book
it
you
like-
find is The Garden, A Jammer's Mission.
A what?
The Garden, A Jammer's Mission.
Jammer?
Yep.
And I suppose it's up to her whether or not she gives those back. Or
Do-
asks about them.
Because I'm assuming you were less interested in the coin and whatnot and more interested in personal effects.
Yes.
Just comes up to him later. What's this?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
So that's what you have.
Yep.
And you do not have those, Athelstan.
Nope.
And a stabby injury I also have.
Yeah, you're missing like 1 hit point from that. Fine.
I still have my fountain pen. I was in a rush. Anyway. Yep. Son of a bitch.
All right, so standing at the west gate, Jeanie has clearly left the premises. Yet Des allegedly saw the cane. Des as well was unable to
Ooh.
infiltrate this guard's brain.
Athelstan will ask if the gnome was a local or not. Of the guard.
I've seen her around before, but I couldn't tell you her name.
Okay.
An ancient gnome sticks out.
Thank you.
Your thing froze and it cut off. Part of that word. It said an ancient gnome dicks out.
Alright.
Sticks out for Jesus.
Harambe.
Yeah, this is Ohio. Don't be sacrilegious here.
I'm not in Ohio, so I don't give a fuck.
I can be
Not real.
sacrilegious wherever the fuck I want to be sacrilegious.
Ohio's not real. Like, currently.
So
Not in
before
my Christian Minecraft server. Sorry, Ki'Lai, what's up?
just before Alaric goes off to do his thing,
Sure.
I'm
We'll drop
going
him off.
to. Okay, before we split up,
Mm-hmm.
there's a spell that I want to do. So right before we split up, that's when I'm gonna cast this.
Well,
'Cause it-
this would have been hours ago, right when it started getting dark. I wasn't
Yeah.
told when, but I was told I had to be there at dusk.
Yeah, so Alaric, you would have split up probably about 4 hours ago.
Does anyone want to go with him?
The spell lasts 8 hours, so
Oh, okay, perfect.
I would have done it before he left.
Okay.
So I would have cast Aid on him, and probably Sly and Dez. And it's up to 3 or up to 3 of my allies within range of me for 8 hours. They get 5 temporary hit points,
Okay, sounds good.
Is
and
it
it
5
lasts for
temporary
8
hit
hours.
points,
That
or does it
Athelstan's
So
recoup
you're-
that?
your each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5. Sorry, I misread that.
Nope, that's
So your max hit points go up by 5 for 8 hours.
Okay.
It's not much, but it could make a difference. So
down with the sickness.
What did you say, Sly?
Nothing.
Okay.
I said, so take that, Athelstan's pen. Eh.
All right.
You're still
Ki'Lai
missing
cast
one
this
hit
by,
point,
like-
but
Cool.
we'll flip to Alaric, just because you are elsewhere. Alaric, you attended to the guard post at the fort just as dusk was coming in. They have you essentially roaming the walls. No position, just keeping your eyes and ears out, because that is a sense that you have over them. Not over them, but you can use your hearing where they can't. So you're walking around, and I need you to give me a perception check.
Perception check.
Okay, so coming around the east side wall, there is a break, so you can't actually go in a full circle.
You rolled a
essentially-
21. Sorry, I'm just saying for the audience. They
Oh,
rolled a
okay,
21.
okay. So you come to the end, and it actually opens up at one point, much like it does near the docks, where it opens up into the bay that's on the east side of the city. And as you're standing there, kind of looking out, you see across the water just a very faint bluish glow, just on the horizon.
I'm gonna try and get a better look at it.
Okay, how are you intending to do that?
Give me a second. I think I might have something on me.
An extendo glass?
No, I haven't made one of those yet. I ain't got anything on it, unless I want to cast levitate and float over it.
Entirely up to you.
No, as long as it's not near the city, I'm just going to try and figure it out from what I might be able to speak.
Nah. It's definitely not. It's near the city, but not like in a threatening range. It seems to be not moving. It's just over there.
It's
Are there
gas
any
and
other guards posted nearby?
Yep.
I'm gonna try and get one of their attention.
Sure. Easy enough to do. You kind of like go over and wave, and they give you their attention. What can I do to help you?
And I lead them back and point and try and point it out to them.
They follow where you're pointing, and they can obviously see this blue glow as well. And they're like, "Oh, yes, that's her.
The Banshee.
Yes."
This next part he'd just be saying to himself, he wouldn't be signing it out, he'd just be like, shit.
Yeah. Yeah. This guard can read your lips, so as you like mutter shit, he's like, yes. Anything further you want to do with that information, or do you continue your routing?
I would continue on my rounds, but try and keep an eye on it.
Okay, not a problem.
I'm really glad I didn't try to levitate over to it.
What
Me
could go
too.
wrong?
I figured that would probably be the stance, but I wonder.
So you continue just kind of going back and forth. It's about 3/4 of the town that you can circle before you're cut off either at the docks or at this sort of like opening towards the bay. So you go back and forth. The blue glow never gets closer. It moves a little bit on the horizon, but it doesn't appear to get any closer. And then as you're coming around to the west wall, you see your friends standing down by the doors. They seem to be talking. At one point, one of the guards just kind of gives a sour look at Dez. And then they continue talking.
Can't even hear him, and he's still annoying everybody. I walk up to him.
Alright, so you descend from the wall itself down onto the ground. And you can hear them now.
Alaric,
Hey,
how goes your watch?
fine so far. I saw the Banshee out in the bay, or...
Excuse the fuck out of me?
Yes, apparently she comes through at night.
Oh, I don't like that.
Neither do I.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
At least she's easy to spot. Hard to miss a big blue glowing thing.
Athelstan just like looks up at the wall. While you were up there, did you happen to kind of glance out into the vast darkness of the western forest? Because it seems to be where our friend Jeanie has possibly disappeared to. Or...
I've seen anything in that direction?
You didn't.
Nah, I didn't get anything. Good to know she wasn't snagged by the Kraken.
Well, Des
That's
did
never a
see-
fun. So.
She might have been. I mean, I told them about that.
Des did see apparently saw her cane lying at the bottom of the ocean.
No,
But
it was in a tentacle. It was in the George.
Was
Question.
in the George.
Well, that's what you guys call it, the George. The
cane was in the Kraken. You saw inside the Kraken.
It was holding it, like, or maybe it was stuck in it. I don't know. It was only there. Murky water, and I do have my limits, so
Question.
Answer.
Could I go to the edge of the dock and could I just like try to sprinkle some of my? Hold on, let me go into my ridiculous inventory.
Atlas
No, I
just
think-
like does a.
I think the
three-point turn,
ridiculous
just-
inventory would be the artificer who has, like...
At least
Um,
yours is organized.
Mine
I
is. I tried to use my fishing tackle, and I try to find a fish while we're here, while everybody's talking. Because I do have a fish tackle.
We're not at the docks anymore, though.
Where are we then?
The
We're
rest
on the
The
west
forest.
wall.
Oh crap! Never mind. I will not try to talk to a fish.
Because we followed the footprints that you found.
I thought we were with Alaric again. I'm confused.
He joined us.
Mid-rounds, I ran into you guys. I was about to go back to doing what I had to do because I said I'd help these guys.
Can we retcon the thing where I was trying to fish off the wall?
Yep.
I don't know. You catches a forest land shark.
Oh, let's not talk about land sharks right now, okay?
Oh no.
Fixius
No,
5
no.
is in a bit of a pickle. Let's just say
I wonder
that.
who did that. I wonder who did that. Ow. But
Who did do that?
are there any birds or any other creatures that could traverse the water nearby?
Sure.
Skua?
Yeah. Could I make a? Oh, the frog cannot go into the ocean. The frog will die.
I will
Alice
die.
knows that one.
I would
Maybe
like.
a saltwater frog.
I want there to be a Skua, and I want the Skua to be the conspiracy theorist Skua from Happy Feet.
Is there a conspiracy? Okay, I tried to use speak with animal.
Okay.
I'll mark that up.
As this is all going on, Alaric just looks back and forth between these guys. and then just goes walking off to continue his shift with the
Okay.
guard.
Yeah,
Uh,
I attempt to communicate with you as I wave goodbye to our friend.
all right. So there are a couple seagulls that are just kind of flying
Fine.
around or like perched on the walls themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And as you call out to one,
Mm-hmm.
he's like, "Hey, what's your
Hi.
name?"
Mine.
Mine. It's Atlas. Nice to meet you. And
Fuck you, Atlas.
What's your name?
Atlas, he would be kind of like taken aback, and he's like, I guess I don't know what to do with this food I have.
Food. I like food.
And I sprinkle a little bit of my. You remember how you're like, why do you want to buy animal feed? I sprinkle a little of the animal.
Is it the animal feed that you shoved in my pocket?
No, I have more. I already had animal feed on my.
Oh wait, no, you only shoved the fertilizer in my pocket and the plant and 12 plant pots.
What even is this game anymore? Like,
I don't know.
It was a horror
Athelstan-
game. I don't know.
Yeah.
anymore.
Plants
I'm
vs.
talking to
Zombies
a people.
tabletop edition.
There will be Dungeons and Dragons on this Dungeons and Dragons ride.
No.
Athelstan's just like,
I talked to the seal and I'm like, I got more, but
So
if I'm gonna get
you,
it,
you see him do like the little pitter patter with his webbed
Yeah.
feet on the thing before he like jumps down and flies down and like starts pecking at the ground. Hey, this is pretty good stuff.
I
This-
have more.
what is it? Grade A? Grade
Grade
A
A.
chicken feed? Yeah, it's pretty good.
But if I'm going to dispense some more, I need a favor done, and I think you are the birds to do it.
we're just watching this take place. Atlas is like talking, like,
Atlas is by far trying to do his best to encapsulate a mix of the confidence that Athelstan and Dez have.
he's like flapping his arms.
Yes.
He's trying his
Communicating
very
with
best,
Seagull is like 50% body language.
and I'm a fucking horse.
So, he like
dibs on not drawing that.
gobbles up the rest of the chicken feed and looks up at you and he ruffles his feathers. What's the job? What's the job? What's the job? What's the job?
I need you to, by morning, come back to me once the banshee's gone and see if you see either a little lady, and I kind of like make the dimensions of a gnome, the size of specifically Jeanie, or you see, and then I kind of draw the shape of the cane. One of these, it looks like a stick. And I'll give you a little incentive to meet me. And then I sprinkle a little more down.
All right.
I love that you're bribing a seagull.
All right.
The first hits for free.
And I say, I'll see you around early morning then.
All right.
Surprised that
Yeah.
Atlas didn't
You,
ask
you
the
better
seagull
got
their
you better have the seed, man. You better have seeds.
I have so much seed in me.
seed for your
Mafia.
beak.
Atlas.
Atlas doesn't know what he said.
I know he doesn't, but I know Maggie does.
Maggie might or might not make an insight check.
Athelstan's eyes have glazed over.
So the seagull flies off, and a couple of the other seagulls fly with him.
I did tell them not to go now. But I do turn to the group and I say, I have some informants for us to go scout the water.
The seagulls.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, none of us wanted to go over the water. Or George, correct?
No.
So
I wanted to go on a boat, but we are waiting.
Drink.
Jug.
All right. I plan to meet up with Lieutenant Gray and then make my way back to the docks
Making my way.
downtown.
Downtown.
That's my plan. You feel free to accompany me. The only folks that are going to be out of their houses tonight are going to be at the ring. I don't know how else to. We don't have enough information here, and the one thing about the ring is that it does attract fucking gossips.
It's true.
For the
You
right
want me to
amount of
go
money.
ask some more seagulls?
Not alone.
Yeah,
We'll
nobody
not
goes
go
anywhere
into the
alone
woods?
tonight.
So we're not going to the woods and see if your little friend is there.
When you're so cute.
I have no desire to go traipsing out into woods in which I have not only been accosted by a hag, but also accosted by ice wraiths or, what were they?
Trolls. Don't forget
Ki'Lai?
trolls.
As well as trolls. Yes, thank you, disembodied voice of God.
Who did you just think?
I have very little desire personally to go traipsing about in the forest in the middle of the night.
Normally, I do like to traipse around the forest, but I don't think tonight is the night, or this is the forest. I think I'm going to continue to knit my plant pots a little.
You can
Little
go back to the
koozies?
inn you can go back to the inn if you want. Sly, will you go with them, or are you coming with us?
Sorry, the little gremlin has the zooms now, and I'm trying to not have her knock everything over. I'll go with you.
Right. Does.
Go to the inn.
Okay.
Stay
Alaric!
together if you can.
Alaric has already left the area and gone back to the guards.
Yep, he's got to.
I'm never alone.
The only one who's walking around alone is technically never alone because he has a cannon.
It's like.
It's like the turrets from Portal.
Yep. Oh,
Well,
boy.
I think if something happens, you'll know by a giant boom.
True. True.
It's like, oh,
Alright.
don't tell me that car, idiot.
Here comes the...
So Des and Atlas head back to the inn. Athelstan, Ki'Lai
Stay together.
Stay together. And you're going to the docks?
Well, Athelstan wants to. How long has it been since they left Lieutenant Gray? I don't think that's probably enough time for the information gathering from the guards and whatnot, right?
Probably not.
To
no.
figure. Okay, yeah. I guess we'll go to the.
Especially
go to
with
the
like curfews and stuff in place. Probably not.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I guess we're going to the docks.
Okay. So Atlas and Des, you guys toddle your way back to the inn. Gabriella and Valish are both there. They're just sort of sitting at a table sharing a meal. Just light things, bread, a little bit of meat, a little bit of cheese.
Does Valish just talk at Gabrielle? Because I feel like he's the type of guy who would do that regardless or not if you could vocalize back.
Valish is actually okay with comfortable silence, so they're just enjoying their
Oh,
meal. Occasionally speaking. Gabriella's using her hand signs. And yeah.
Well, that's one good thing about this. We'll all understand Gabriella to one extent or another because everybody's learning sign language in this town.
Having your own language is important.
Oh, I would, while we're sitting down, I would want to talk to Des and I would be like, from Barovia, do you ever have plants that talk? Just, they just talk? Like my cool friends here? I put down Victor, Jeanie in the front, and then around them there's also Straw Harold, Corbin Blue, and Derek Berry.
I don't think those qualify as friends.
The previous three, of course, do not talk.
They do not talk.
Aloud,
Yeah.
at least.
Yet.
I have Speak with Plants, I could talk to them.
Yeah. Athelstan didn't make those three.
Atlas.
Oops.
I'm concerned that you are talking to plants.
They can talk to you too. You can
I
talk to
don't-
all of them.
I'm glad, but
You cut out there, Jer.
What?
You got super robot-y.
That was
Who?
scary.
Buffy did.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
I think it was.
Might be
We
the
lost the chair. We gained the chair.
The thunderstorms. Cass, you.
there are things. Yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
The planes killed you.
Yeah, the planes killed me. I'm like, no. I don't think these are your friends.
They're my friends.
I think they are plants.
Plants can be friends.
I don't see that. No.
I mean, I am a druid, so I suppose we do have a closer bond to nature than most.
I think that's fair. Yes. Yes, I get it, but no, we don't have plants like that.
Oh, I know you have the poutine, but what else do you have in Barovia? You have the sucky suckies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
it
read
died
it.
for me too.
Sorry, did I go?
Well, hello, cat. Atlas would ask, how exactly did you meet Van Richten?
drink.
There's a tower in Barovia. He lived there. I ran into him in town. He's getting the bread and the cheese.
Good choices.
Oh, of course. Good. Yes. So I met him and he saw how wonderful I was. It was a match. He asked me to do some jobs for him. I started with little small things, and then he sent me to you back in the place that starts with the letter K.
Carthakis.
Kartakis?
Kartakas, yes, that's it, Kartakas.
Do
And-
you know why exactly he keeps choosing us? I mean, I'm flattered, but
I don't understand it myself because sometimes I think you guys are a little. Yes,
Alice is...
Easy.
Wait, what did he say?
I just say yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Alice
You're a
laughed,
little-
and he's just
yeah.
like, "Wow, we are pretty cool."
I know.
But-
I don't think cool. No, we were not looking for the word cool for you, but yes, okay. mean, you know.
Talented.
Talent? No, that was not the word they said either. But it's okay. You're. I mean, be you.
I am me. I cannot be anything but me unless I want to be another creature, but I will still be me. I will just be the shape of, let's say, a snake or a rabbit. But I will still be.
I think sometimes people can change and not be themselves. Am I looking at the cat's ass there? Is that what I'm looking at?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
No
there's a
buttholes.
tush.
No buttholes.
Okay, the tail's down. We're good.
Yeah, so people change at last.
Have you changed?
Have I changed?
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, I think so,
Since being
yes.
us. So that's how friends we are. We have changed each other.
Yes. We have, I think. Don't you think that you have changed from being around all these city people? You being the druid? I mean, talking to plants. Are you okay?
I think I'm fine. I'm just a little bit cold. You know, it is quite chilly.
If you'd
Yeah.
like, I could next time I'm back in Valakia get you some beaver some beaver pelt to go over your backside?
My backside is warm. It's more the exposed chest that is a little bit colder. I do not wear a shirt. I just have a jacket. I should have gotten a
cold weather
shirt.
gear.
I know, because your nipples look like eyes, and sometimes they confuse me. But
I have heard that they are quite confusing before.
maybe I can get you some beaver pelt for the chest.
Yes,
Very manly. Look at my cloak. I mean, this does things for me.
A beaver pelt crop top.
That's what I was thinking, like a bandeau. Yeah.
Can you do the sewing if I get you the pelt?
What would a sewing check be, Afi? I mean, I was raised by my. I know how to sew. Yes, I would say yes. I can pay you. About how much do you think will be? I can.
Oh, it is my pleasure to shave the beaver. You don't have to pay me anything. I will just get the pelt for you, and you can do whatever you like with it.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much.
I hate it here.
You're the one that invited all this chaos.
Atlas would next. He has one more question, which would be: did Van Richten mention Breeze at all? I mean, it seems like he knows all where we are, what we're doing.
The Orny Bard was with you. I was as surprised to find that he was gone. He.
They.
What?
They.
I don't know, because the bottom is part deer. I don't know.
I think it's more of a feeling than, you know.
You felt her?
No,
I knew that Bard was Orny. I said that is an Orny Bard, and he's like, no, the Orny Bard.
No, I
But
mean the
feel
feeling
her.
is in.
You felt her? You felt it?
No, I did. Atlas kind of like they like put their hands in their face, like, oh no.
It's fine. It's between us. I'm not
The
sharing.
ears go like this, like.
Did you have a thing for the Bard?
No, I don't have things. I am a.
You're a what? You're a four-legger, a centaur. I know that.
It's inconvenient. Has Valish or Gabrielle made any gestures?
Valish would be so into this conversation. What do you
Valish
mean,
is
especially now?
Very into it. Gabriella is just sort of like pushing.
Hi,
food
Ram.
around on her
You are
plate.
roboting really bad.
Ram?
Beep.
I just lost fantasy grounds completely.
Yeah,
Me
I did
too.
too. It won't open back up, so.
Ain't that just the way?
Tomo origato, Mr. Roboto.
Hello?
I didn't know you spoke Spanish.
Si, señor.
Ah.
I once ran into a Spanish beaver. Interestingly enough, there is no such thing as a Brazilian beaver.
I'm leaving.
I never want to leave here.
What's Valish's opinion on Alice's
Goodbye.
plight about not being able to articulate their feelings?
I'm gonna stop inviting new people to come watch this stream.
Why?
It's a good stream.
We can get paid for this tomfoolery. Come on, man.
It's so fucking.
I've been more disappointed to not be on a TV screen at a bar with volume than I am right now.
Cade is in the chat like low-hanging fruit, Jer.
Well, I admit, but that is the best fruit, the sweetest fruit, drags down the tree.
Now we're talking about pupper and pears.
I don't know, is that what we're talking about?
An open arse?
Open?
That's what they call that's Shakespeare reference, never mind. Uncultured.
Zutalor.
I'm such a nerd.
Look, we weren't all classically trained like you, okay?
Okay,
bad.
so I'll get you the beaver pelt. Do you know where you'll be warm soon.
Try finding
hope
the
that
elusive
my,
Brazilian beaver.
I hope that my chest region will be warm soon, but not in the embrace of another beaver. I do not know if words. Anyways, how are you two? I turn to Valish and Gabrielle.
Oh, well, just ignore us. We're good. You guys keep talking, preferably right where you are so I can listen in.
Is your voice modulator on, Afi?
Maybe
Oh, no.
Velish is sitting on a vibrator because this voice is doing this.
Yeah, you're roboting pretty bad, sweetie.
That
Okay, you're okay.
I'm
I
telling you
mean,
all.
I'm not judging Velish, but I don't like you.
My cat is also acting possessed. I think something's just happening right now.
What's the moon phase right now?
Storm.
I
Yeah.
live a few hours away from Afi.
Oh,
The moon is full. Yes,
is it tonight?
it's a bright one.
Better not be.
I love that Maggie's giving us all the finger as she does that.
It's the best finger to blend lipstick with.
So... Bad still?
It
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
Maybe we should have our
You're
break
okay.
and take the PPs.
Yeah, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
My bread is in there in a well-oiled bowl, waiting to rise.
Yep. We're here to play D&D and make bread.
Hell yeah.
How we do.
We've done weirder things.
That's true.
Maybe,
That's true.
maybe like we'll still be on stream when I get to punch the dough.
Yeah, punch it.
I
Punch
think
it
we
real
should
good.
rename the Voctair to the Yeasty Boys.
Denied.
No, thank you.
Are you not ready for these puns? Because they could make us a lot of dough. Would it make you feel better if I got you some flour for an apology?
Settle down. They're starting to rise.
Yeah, I can tell they're in a lot of pen, but like the French pronunciation, which means bread.
Come on now, let's not be douchebagettes.
Get it out of your system now, guys.
Okay, can we get
I don't
this?
think we're loafing around with these puns.
Let's play some D&D.
Woo!
There will be D&D on this D&D ride.
I don't know. I
Nope.
can't get into Fantasy Grounds at all.
Try again. I just got in.
Yeah, back out all the way and then come back in. I just
Yeah, it,
reconnected
Beep,
everything, so
Beep, beep.
it took a little bit
Like
to get
Atlas
in.
back now.
yeah, the storm's mucking with things, so
Back that thing up.
Oh, there we go. It's working.
all right. So where we left off, yeah, before my voice got all fucky, Des and Atlas, you guys were having a heart-to-heart in the tavern with Gabrielle and Valish watching. Valish was very happy to eavesdrop openly. It was more like Eve's stomp, I guess.
Okay with it.
Stop flipping me off, Jer.
The word you're looking for is asexual.
Is that what Valish says?
Yes, actually, he does say that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're ace. No problem.
No, I'm
Baelish
Atlas.
is an ally.
No, I'm Atlas. We've met for a while.
No, I mean when you have no. Well, I mean it's a spectrum, but like, sex isn't really
Typically.
on your plate. You don't want it on your plate.
No, normally I eat oats or whatever else is available. I try to keep it mostly a fiber portion because it's important to, keep my two stomachs running.
What is
Sometimes.
You
your
do
intelligence?
not have interest in sex.
Oh. That's right. Get it?
You are
I'm a
ace. That
star.
is what it means.
I am the bisexual. If you want to
So
get
you-
sexual with me, you'll buy me something.
Oh, so it's not that they just leave.
No, that's a sugar baby.
You just buy me a gift, yes, daddy. Mm-hmm.
I am not a father. As far as I know.
Vale's just immediately like, okay.
All right.
You're
I
not
got
a treasure,
presents. I got presents.
Papa, Pierre. Mm.
Sly sobbing in the background. Like
You're
in
not
the distance.
there.
You're not there.
Yeah, way in the distance.
You just hear a Gordon in the distance.
Well, Desiree gonna be like, "Well, this has been fascinating. Good night."
Good night.
All right, so back to the crew at the docks. You guys.
Sly and Athelstan are both looking at Ki'Lai. You need to, like, dirty up or something. You look like a fucking cop.
I am a cop.
You need to not look like a cop.
But while Athelstan is like talking, I'm just like slowly like up onto the shoulder.
Oh, I thought you were going for the...
Oh,
Going for another pickpocket.
Pat, 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 pat. Hi, buddy.
Hello.
So,
What do I
what's
owe
this-
the pleasure?
What's this for?
What are you holding?
I'm deciding. A little box of charcoal.
He just snatches it back. Give me that back. Oh, I'll make a fucking dexterity check. I don't care. Fantasy grounds.
Do it.
sure. Make an opposed dexterity check or...
Damn it!
Never mind.
Falls on face.
No, I just miss.
Wait, where
Is
do
it-
I find it?
You
don't
don't
have
even
to
need.
do it.
I mean,
No.
unless she rolls a 1.
Yeah, but
I
it
think
might check.
your modifier would probably still kick over.
Doesn't matter. A 1 is a natural failure.
On the main page of your character sheet, left side.
Double click on dexterity. A natural 1! I snatch my charcoals back!
But it's
You
I still find it-
manifested that. Oh,
She
my
let you do
God.
that.
It's just like,
whatever. I'll get them back.
I use them for taking notes, for making, for information. And he just sticks it in his pocket.
You
What
know
else
I'll
do you-
just get those back.
What else do you have that's mine?
I don't know.
Anyway, you look like a fucking cop.
So, help me fix it. Since you're such a fucking genius.
Alright. And he takes out the charcoals again.
I was gonna say.
And he just...
Yoink.
So you just smear?
Like her hair, their hair is just too, I give her beard. I give her 5 o'clock shadow.
Alright.
Take my, like,
And
the little
I take
ponytail thing out that I've got and, like, flip it over so that it's on one side.
Take the ponytail out and I shift it over one side and I like smear it across the temples and down the sides of the neck and I dirty up the scale mail a little bit. What do you think?
Okay. What about her halo?
Ding. He doesn't actually
Just
touch it.
spin
though.
it.
Yeah.
You go to, like, touch it and she just slaps your hand
Yeah,
out of habit.
Yeah, that's what would happen anyway. I mean, not all cops have halos. Cops don't necessarily have to have a halo. Or not have a halo. People have halos. I mean, I don't, but people do. I think. I don't know, you're the only fucker that I met with a halo. Can
Well,
you
it's
like
not like I can take it off. She
I've
pulls it,
seen-
lets go of it, and it comes right back.
I've seen the fan art! You put it on the bedside! I've seen the fan art, Ki'Lai!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn it!
Fan art. Are you okay, Betsy?
Okay, so she takes the fucking halo and, like, shoves it in her bag. And, like, it's not gonna stay there, but that's where it is now.
I love this mental image. It's very Looney Tunes.
I can
Cool.
hold it if you want. I promise I'll give it back.
What?
You shove it in the
Insight.
bag.
Well, yeah, because if it's out here, it's gonna just... And she opens her bag up, like, and it literally just flies out and goes right back where it belongs. It does that if it's out.
I pulled it.
I just wasted that insight check.
Yes,
I
you
just
did.
wanted to be funny. I rolled a 21 total for insight check to see whether or not you were being genuine by saying that you promised to give it back.
Of course.
I'll be damned. And
Look,
he,
it's a whole different situation, okay, bestie?
is there a reason why you are perched upon my shoulder as if you were some sort of a corvid?
That's my new spot. They made a fan art about it. Whatever that is.
What is a fan art?
Exactly.
I just shove my halo in my bag again and close it up as tight as I can, because it's not gonna fucking stay there, but...
Okay.
I imagine Mina is just like chuckling in his ear.
The entire time. Didn't hear that, Sly. You cut out.
Watch out for the bag, man.
Already had a
Wrong
brush
kind
with
of
him. Already had a brush with it. Thank you very much. He goes over to the door.
Okay. So I have put everybody on the map. Obviously, Des and Atlas, you're not there, but so you can watch and see what's up. You can go ahead and
Is this
do
the
that.
door? Bang!
Oh, so
That is
you
the
know
door.
how Atlas has like puppets? He got a puppet from the shop because he bought a bunch of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about
He's
the
just like,
puppets.
imagine. Des is asleep, but imagine him just hanging out with Gabrielle and Valish, and he's just like playing the rest of the party, doing stuff as puppets.
And it's surprisingly accurate.
Slide, I will perch upon. Yeah, get off of me, meh. I have your stuff. Give it back.
Yeah, you never knew that Atlas had this skill, but it came from being in the carnival, having to entertain people at times, even though that was not his main job. He did pick up a few things. You could say that he is a horse of all trades.
All right.
There was not a good pun there.
Yep, we're just gonna walk right on by that. So, opening the door to this warm interior space, you see what looks to be a warehouse counter. So, pretty standard, looking for a like a small dock, probably a place where people would check in, see if they received any parcels, or send things as well.
Their clerk?
There is a clerk. There is a gentleman standing behind the bar, or the desk. He's also smoking, and he's just sort of like leaning, elbows forward, very comfortable.
Okay. Athelstan will move up to the counter and sign. Fight. Where?
Ends.
One.
What fight are you looking for?
One in the circle.
Yep.
Ki'Lai? Wait, do I have the gold? Just like...
Probably in your bag of holding.
Yeah, it gives him a 5. Gives him a 5-er. 5 goldy. A little stack of gold 5s. 5 gold! Words of brain.
So he takes the 5 gold pieces, drops them in his pocket. Right through this door, turn right.
Thank
and
you.
He kind of opens this door from the inside for you.
And we go. Watch my back.
Always.
Are you still on my shoulder?
Always.
Is there room for you to... there's barely room for Athelstan in the standard low-ceiling places.
Well,
It's a warehouse, though.
It is a
We're going-
warehouse.
We're going down a hallway.
Not really a hallway, it's a doorway.
Okay. Well, meow.
I'll just like slide down into like a spider monkey backpack perch pose
All
while
right.
we go through doorways and then
So you
just climb
kinda,
back up.
turban yourself around Athelstan's head.
I can't see. Get off. He's like, get off my face.
And you come into a warehouse. It is 2 stories. There is mainly, the second floor is essentially around the perimeter of the large open space that you've entered. But you can see that there's lots of things, kind of boxes and crates and stuff up there. The floor you're on now, you can see there's some fake foodstuffs, like mining materials, that sort of thing. And you're immediately able to smell sweat and blood. And you can hear the cheering of several people around a ring.
He just, as soon as they walk in the door, Athelstan just takes a deep breath in through the nose.
Mm-hmm. Feels very familiar.
It's been a while. Sly. You've
Yeah?
got good eyes, you've got good ears. See what you can learn.
Okay. Just climbs back up.
Now, get off me.
Why? I can see so much better from up here.
Make a
kinda
perception
does-
check, Sly. You can do it at advantage.
I'm not entering that ring with you riding me like some sort of a steed.
Ascalus makes this joke with the puppets, and he laughs a little as he does it.
Valish is just staring like,
What am I rolling again?
perception. At
Perception.
advantage, so twice.
Laugh, it hurts.
Everybody hurts.
Hi, Pasta.
Roll it twice?
You can do that, or you can hit the ADV button underneath the chat bar before you click it.
I'm sorry, I'm still learning.
Okay, you've only been playing for 23 episodes. It's fine.
Longer than that, I was in a whole other campaign before.
I know.
Wow, fuck. Okay,
Wow.
bye.
Wow. So I will give you this. As you round the corner on Athelstan's shoulders, you see the ring on the right-hand side. There's a bunch of people around it, and there's two guys absolutely beating the fuck out of each other. There is a strange bird-like humanoid standing on a stool holding beer, like mugs of beer, and saying, "Beer here, beer here, beer here, beer here, beer here." And there is a turtle.
There's a portal?
A turtle who is perched near where this bird person is speaking, book open, scribbling away, with one foot up on a chest beside them.
Lead the turn burps.
Is it the turtle that I know?
Is it the turtle you know?
I don't know, I don't remember the turtle's name. Agni, where are you?
Is he a teenager?
No.
They've got a nose ring.
No, I think the turtle I know is a woman. I don't know. I can't remember the name. It was a long time ago. Okay. I see that people are fighting.
Athelstan does the thing, you know, like when you like pick up a parrot and you like set them down? Athelstan just does that and sets Sly down.
Yeah.
And when she tries to climb again, he's like, Nick.
Not actually words, just noises of...
yeah. Yeah. We are trying to solve a murder. Remember?
So the murder of our friendship by you?
I don't know how to respond to that. And he goes over to the note taker. Not like the one who's like writing in the book. I mean like the person who like arranges the fights. The person who's got the I keep saying notes, but I mean like the
Bookie?
golden shit. Yeah, the bookie, I guess.
That is the same person writing notes.
Okay, well I guess I go up to the note person.
Alright. So as you approach this turtle, she rolls a cigar from one side of her mouth to the other and gives you a nod.
He'll
Looking to-
nod back.
Looking to
I'm
fight?
sorry. How'd you guess?
I can smell it on you.
All of the hairs on the back of his neck are just like raised up. He's got goose flesh. You can't see because he's wearing his burqa coat and everything and shit. But like, yeah, his teeth are clenching. Like he's definitely breathing a little harder. He's very excited.
Alright, think we can work you in. What's your name?
Athelstan.
Apple Stand, got it.
No, Athelstan, and he spells it out verbally as well as ASL somatically.
Alright. Calm your tits.
They're so very not calm.
Obviously. So, what kind of fight you looking for?
A fight. It's been a
Any
while.
old fight.
It's been a while.
I got a couple. There's
I could
No.
stand a warm up.
warm up. All right, knuckle boxing.
Sure.
All right,
What are the rules of the ring?
no weapons, no magic.
Of course.
Don't be an asshole.
Excellent.
And if you
Okay.
get out of line, the bird will kill you.
We all look like smash cut to the bird. Bear here! Bear here!
The bird immediately looks at you with a very long black beak and goes, "Kill you, kill you, kill you."
It's like
yeah.
holds up a lighter.
I'm just like, look at Ki'Lai. I think I'm scared of birds now.
That's okay.
Excellent. Okay. Place to stretch, anything?
Find a spot on the floor if you like.
Oh, he goes for it. Good. Thank you very much. He will walk away from the obviously maybe not just a dirty cop now. And the adorable, scantily clad tiefling.
Best friend.
Bestie.
Good luck, bestie. Break a leg.
Before he stops, and he looks at Ki'Lai and he looks at Sly, and he's like, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I think Sly might actually keep my shit safe. More than you would.
Rude.
Am I wrong?
No.
Sly, I'm going
Still.
to... Sly,
Yes.
I will ask you to take my belt and the pouch hanging off of it, with the intent upon returning it when I ask for it.
Okay.
Do you promise,
Yes.
bestie?
Yes. I promise, bestie.
Is Keela like standing like behind her and all she can see is Sly's fingers like this behind her back?
I don't know. Lie?
No.
Are you crossing your fingers?
I rolled a
No.
13.
Okay. Are you lying about returning Athelstan stuff? You can roll a deception or a persuasion check.
How did Athelstan word it again?
He said, I would ask of you to hold on to my belt and the pouches hanging off of it and return them when I ask for them.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll do it. No problem.
Is that a deception or a
Tickle the
persuasion?
shit out of them.
Being honest, I'll return them.
Thank you. And he takes off the belt and he hands it to you.
Thank you.
It just disappears and she's just like, yes!
Snooping time.
Yeah. As he's like undoing, as he's like pulling loose the burqa coat, he says, be warned, you might not like what you find in there. And he's like shrugging out of it as he's heading over to the floor and like losing the doublet shirt underneath. Go for it.
Okay. So Sly, you are handed a bag of holding
Okay.
and a very heavy coat, shirt,
Doublet.
doublet. Shoes?
Or was that
Some
shoes?
people fight barefoot.
Yeah,
so
I know,
that's
but like, are the ones in the ring right? Is it like seen to be standard here? Because if
there's
it
no
is,
standard. One of them's wearing like sandals, the other's barefoot.
yeah, no point. He's got heavy boots. He'll shuck those.
Okay.
Ooh, more shoes for my bag. I'm just kidding.
They don't have stilettos on them, so they're gonna hurt a little. So the two people in the ring right now continue to beat the shit out of each other. You have to wait about 10 minutes in order to actually get into your fight when their fight ends.
Cool.
in
He's
that
doing
time-
he's doing some stretch. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
He's doing some stretches and like kind of like trying to egg her on a little bit. You want to fight? You want to fight? It's been a while. It's been a while. You want
Me?
Not you.
Oh,
Not talk. He's like bent. He's like doing the like front fold, and he's like, not you.
well, fine then. Be that way.
Been a while.
You feel a weight lift off your shoulder.
He stands up straight and he just like stretches out. He's like rolling his shoulders, and he's like, yeah, all right. This will be fun.
Ki'Lai and Sly, you guys are just sort of listening in on conversation. Are you getting some beer?
Keelai's gonna get a beer, but probably not actually like drink it, and just keep an eye on everybody in the room.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Just
This
noticed
goes
the
swimmingly.
stream is back to the old layout and everything.
I haven't
Yeah, I'm
updated the combat one.
Ah.
But the regular, like, role play is the same. I spent a lot of time on this stupid map, and I'm gonna share it.
Was
Share
it?
the shit out
I
of it.
love it.
Was it very last minute? I'm sorry.
No.
Because it looks really good, though. I love the aubergines over in the corner.
I had a lot of fun just, like, putting random shit in here.
Are these peaches?
Yeah.
Where?
And fishies?
Yeah.
And curtains?
Yeah.
I'm taking a look at, like...
I always
now-
love your maps. They always are really good.
I'm loving the commoners and the crewmen and the gobbo. Look at the gobbo. Look at the gerblin. I love that gerblin.
You're welcome.
And the orc commander. Fuck yes.
So,
I'm pretty sure I clocked that guy when I first walked in. I'm just like, holy shit, he's fucking jacked.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so you watch this bout go, and one of them just completely obliterated. Not obliterated.
I'm afraid because, like, Fantasy Grounds is never kind to me, so I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked. But you know what? It's for show at this point.
Yeah.
So that way we are here for a reason and not just to listen and talk to people and
Alright.
be a cop.
This guy hobbles out, and the crewman left in there is like, yeah, I'm the greatest! Look at me! And, like, there's cheers and booze, and people are, like, throwing copper at him and silver, and he's, like, gathering it up.
Like a stripper.
So, it is your turn to enter the ring, Athelstan.
I just noticed the drow commoner, but that's actually the art for a drider. So I'm scared. Which I only just now realized is drow spider. Wow, it's been several years. I've been playing D&D for so very long, I'm so professional.
You are.
Yep. Enter the ring.
Alright.
This whole stream, so professional.
Super
So very
professional.
Yep.
Alright, so...
I can make my rolls. Well, I can make some. We can like roll some things while Ki'Lai and Sly are like working on something if you want, and then we can do the details.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make some attack rolls with your fisticuffs.
Is my +2 already my +2 for fighting already added, or do I have to do that verbally?
I don't think I've added it, but under the chat bar there's a +2 modifier, so you can just do that.
Hello.
Alright, so Ki'Lai and Sly, go ahead and make perception or investigation checks. Sorry, I
Did
got
make
yours,
one.
Ki'Lai. I love how between Sly and Maggie, we have a full face.
Yep. You got like forehead and up, and then eyeballs and down.
I'm
Yeah.
trying.
It's okay.
I'm trying.
I love you guys.
I'm always
I'm
running struggle bus, but especially today.
I'm just teasing you because I care about you.
My face.
I know, buddy. It's killing me.
Forgot that I'm telekinetic.
I'm kidding.
I can't find the fucking unarmed, even though it should
Just
be here.
roll your strength check
Hold on.
with +2. Okay, so Sly and Ki'Lai. Ki'Lai, looking around, you see, obviously, there's a couple of commoners, there's some crewmen, the orc, the goblin, the drow. Lots of foodstuffs, and there's one guard just kind of hanging out behind the desk.
Okay.
Sly, are you... How intently are you investigating? Like, are you opening things? Or are you just kind of like poking around?
We just look over and all we see is her ass as she's like torso deep in a crate. Little legs kicking.
I'm more watching the
More
fight.
watching? Okay. So you don't really notice anything out of the norm.
That's not why we're here.
The apples are a little bit turned, the ones you're standing beside. And the Kenku bartender is like still chirping. They're here. They're here.
I heard
They're here.
tripping and I was like, damn.
I
I mean, he
don't
might
get
be.
too like nosy. I don't want to get eaten by a friggin' bird.
Person.
So one of the crewmen does come over to you and he's like, "Hey, gorgeous.
Oh, is
You,
Ki'Lai within
uh,
earshot?
You want a drink?"
Is Ki'Lai within earshot? This guy's so
Oh.
fucked.
Yeah, Ki'Lai is definitely not that far from Sly, so.
Oh
No, of course.
boy. Like, I'm scared.
Just do you want a drink?
No, thank you.
Come on.
No.
You're a bitch anyway. And he like walks away.
I just like take out a shoe and just whip it at him.
Do it.
He turns around and Ki'Lai is right there. Like,
Whoa.
What do I
got her
throw?
muscles, like,
Is it a weapon?
Are you throwing from your bag of shoes or are you throwing one of Athelstan's boots?
ow. That would
What are
hurt.
the boots?
One of the boots? Okay, just roll your dexterity check.
He's got big feet too.
Inabilities?
Just roll bag of shoes and we'll minus the modifiers.
Okay.
I don't know if the +2 was applied. Oh yeah, they were applied. Never mind.
Yeah, they
I
were.
see them.
Fuck.
Oh,
That hits.
how the fuck do you have +11?
+9.
Plus 9. Do I roll damage now?
Yeah, you roll damage.
I mean, 9. Wow, brain can't math. Brain smooth.
Is that good?
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, yeah. So you knock this guy in the back of the head, and he goes down. Like, instant death.
That's what you get for calling me a bitch.
Can I, like, saunter over there and just...
He's
Spare
right
the
in
dying on
between-
him?
He is on the floor between you and Sly.
He just like
Yeah, so
slumped
Ki'Lai
down.
just, like, reaches down and just pokes him with Spare the Dying. Let him sleep it off.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead? Fuck! Sly!
You called me a bitch.
Yeah, I realized that, sweetie, but...
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, he had 4 hit points.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy ass fucking stereotypical murder hobos.
So the turtle immediately stands up and is like, "What are you doing? You're not even in the fight."
I just like, Ki'Lai, can you explain it? I need to go gather this shoe. Go pick the shoe up.
Somebody better have a good explanation or I'm gonna get pissed.
Why the fuck
I
am I
love
always
how
group
you
mom?
guys went to solve a murder, but you
And
committed
then
murder.
committed a murder. Yeah, that's kind of how this
Literally,
group goes.
Yeah, this is not why we're here. Good thing,
Look.
good. Athelstan is not seeing this right now.
I said I wasn't interested, and then he tried again, and I said no, thank you, and then he told me I was a bitch.
Make a persuasion
Sexual
check.
harassment.
Make a persuasion check.
Can Ki'Lai stand behind her and look intimidating to
Sure.
help?
So
Is
make it with
intimidate-
advantage.
Cool. Cool. What am I doing? Persuasion, you said?
And then I need
Also
you to make a wisdom
combat.
saving throw.
Do that too?
Why?
All right. So the
She
turtle
rolled a 22.
Yeah, the turtle rolls the cigar back to the other corner of her mouth, and is like, "Yeah, that's fair. He's a bit of a prat. Hey, Boris, throw this one in the bay." And Boris, who
Thank-
is the orc, comes over, picks up this commoner, hauls him over his shoulder, and walks out.
It's Georgia food. It's fine. Ki'Lai just looks to make sure that Athelstan is not fucking paying attention to this.
Oh no, he's very absorbed.
Okay. Yeah, like I figure as much because she's seen you do this before, so she knows what you're like.
Just like lean over to Ki'Lai. What do I win?
You win a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Because
What's
you
the
just
wisdom
straight
saving?
up murdered somebody.
Murdered.
That is a fail, so you are under the stress effect, and you have a disadvantage to your perception skill.
Wait, was
You-
I supposed to roll that with an advantage?
Nope.
Okay.
We
So-
came here to gather information.
About a murder, and you just committed one.
Look!
But we did learn something.
That Sly murders people?
Well, yeah, that too, but also that they throw bodies in the bay, so...
I think the instructions were unclear, actually, about what we were meant to do. Also, Atlas-
Day!
What?
Atlas is just
All I heard was day.
okay.
We've been walking around all day trying to gather information about the disappearance of Jeanie, as well as the fucking horrific splatter, like had to peel her up off the cobblestones with a spatula murder. That
Bitch,
is
proud,
possibly
right?
our fault. Was he a hearing sailor?
Yeah.
Okay, then I don't care, because those guys were dicks.
And
even- And even then, he was a dick anyway. Grant, like drunk, but like don't talk that way to a person.
Oh, I agree. I'm quite delighted by this. It's fine. There could definitely be no consequences.
Oh God, no.
Okay, so wait. So I'm. Okay, never mind. It's there. I see it now.
Oh yeah, your bag of shoes, or your
No, the perception thing.
Oh yeah.
I haven't been under any stress effects yet. I don't know.
You have, but you weren't here.
Oh,
Yeah.
so am I closer to dying than I?
No, you're okay. You got over it.
No.
What stressed me out the first time?
You
Uh,
murder.
You saw
Oh.
Ki'Lai in her shroud.
Okay. Also, murdering people doesn't stress me out, but it's fine. It's
I
fine.
think
we
it
can-
was more the you were just gonna like
portal.
knock this guy around, and you beat the fuck out of him with a big
You were like,
big
"Oh."
boot.
Ooh. And ooh.
So you're a little
Just gonna
distracted.
constantly...
Remind me to thank the bestie, though.
You're like looking at the boot, like I gotta get me one of these.
Yeah.
All right. So
It is a very well-made boot.
Yeah, instead of piercing like stilettos, it does blunt force
Bludgeoning,
trauma.
yeah.
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning damage.
blunt
just
force
like,
damage.
Wonk. right
Alright.
in the fucking back of the head.
I warned him. I told him he's too short for me, and then I told him I'm not interested, and then I fucking beat his ass like a minotaur kick to the face, okay?
Yeah, that's
Not
pretty much
incorrect. So the man in front of you, Athelstan, kind of cracks his knuckles.
Mhm.
All right, let's go, purple boy.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, fucking aubergine.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a bell or anything?
No,
that
you just
signals
kind of
start?
go.
Okay, well, my first roll, I rolled a 16. So Athelstan's just gonna he's just gonna be like, you don't really have anything clever to say, do you?
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, and he immediately it's gonna do he's gonna do that run jump and just Superman punch him right in the fucking face.
All right, go ahead and roll some damage for that. So that'll be a D4 plus 2.
Probably gonna kill this guy.
Plus
He's
your
a level
strength.
1 counter. Non-lethal damage,
Okay.
because we're fucking in the ring. We're in the ring.
Yeah, of course.
There are rules. I'm sorry. What? So D4, and that's my strength mod. My
Yep.
strength modifier. Okay. How does one add their strength modifier? I mean, I know it's a +2, but still, I'll just do the +2. Oops.
You take the tavern brawler feat?
Oh.
4 damage. Okay.
I have backstory.
Okay. I'm gonna say otherwise
AKA
unarmed.
issues.
I was gonna say otherwise unarmed is 1 point. Then the modifier.
Oh, I get +2.
Yeah.
As
You
well
actually
as my
get +4 because you have a +2 strength modifier.
Oh, my bad. So add
Oh,
2
that's
to
okay.
that then.
Yep.
6
Right.
damage.
All right. So he's like, that was a good hit. Here's mine.
Okay.
And he's going to bring his knuckles down into your sternum.
Mm-hmm.
Without your armor, that does hit.
I wasn't even really wearing armor beforehand anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Let me see. What was
I
it?
know, boo.
They're not even I don't even have leathers, right? Because I'm a squishy boy. Oh, I do have leather. Okay.
Yeah, you have leathers as a warlock.
Gotcha. Yeah. Cool. That brings my AC down to where the fuck is my AC? Oh, it's right. No. What the fuck? Hello.
So he does 6 damage to you.
Okay.
And you can take the next hit, which was 11. 11? No,
Uh-huh.
6.
No,
was your next
6.
one. 6
Yep,
doesn't hit.
Was not a good one.
No.
Take he takes the hit to the sternum and he tries to do a quick elbow to the jaw.
Yep.
But of course that flies off because the sternum hit and it
Yep.
was
So as you come in with your jaw hit, he lifts his elbow up and knocks you right in the nose. And you take another 4 damage.
Am I bleeding?
Yeah, you probably got a little bit of a nosebleed.
Okay. Dark greenish blue-ish, greenish blood is now trailing down from his nostril. He's just like,
All right, the 11 hits, so go ahead and do some damage for that.
good one. How do you do +4s or just something?
You can do slash roll 1d4 plus.
Slash roll 1d4. That's an equal sign. +4. Oh, hell yeah. It's just like roll 20. 5 damage. Damage. That would be... So, taking the hit to the nose, and he just, kind of brushes it off. And he kind of looks at it, and he's like, huh, good one. Just sucker punches him. Oh,
All right, so he's bleeding now. Bit his lip, so his bottom lip's just gushing. Whack! Uppercut. Yeah, that hits. Okay, that's another 8 damage to you.
Alright, a couple more. 1d20. Oh, no spaces, right?
No. Nope.
15 to hit.
That it definitely hits.
Okay. Ooh, these are hearing guys, right?
Yep.
Disorientate.
All right. So you go ahead and smack both ears. Roll your damage.
Woo! This is fun.
And he's gonna make it a Constitution saving throw, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, max damage.
Nice.
8.
All right. So he's like, oh, bloody fucking hell! I give. And he like stumbles back as he's holding his head.
Athelstan will lower his fist and take a step back. Good fight.
Yeah, fucking whatever. He walks away.
Are there cheers or boos?
Some cheers, some booze.
Hell yeah.
Some people aren't even paying attention because you're a weird
Well, I
purple
mean,
guy.
I mean, it's a fight ring. There's always going to be booze.
Yeah, of course.
That's the best part. Your boos only give me strength.
Athelstan's the heel in the WWE.
What kind of booze?
He's got blood all. Does he got this guy's blood on his knuckles?
Oh yeah, 100%.
He kind of looks over at the turtle. There you go. I'm down for another.
Up to you.
I'm down for another.
All right. Go ahead and make a history check.
History check?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great! 2 plus 4, 6.
You know all the things about history, for sure.
Always. Oh yeah, I mean, like, I was supposed to be a wizard.
Yeah. It shows. Taking
Just
a pause there.
Just like sat in class like this with Mina whispering in his ear the entire time. Oh my fucking god.
Yep.
100%.
100%.
Got an essay to write, babe.
Yep. Oh look, accidental boner. Whoops.
Just holding his textbook in front of it, just like back in high school.
Yep, 100%.
Yep.
So flipping over to Alaric. You're up on the hill or the west-facing wall, and I need you to make me a perception check. Oh, yeah, you're fine.
I thought I only took 18 damage.
We're all
Oh,
doing
sorry.
really well, you guys.
That's my fault.
I'm still trying to figure out how you
It was a random skill check. What?
Said Matt was in the chat, but now Matt is right here.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt. Thanks for putting us on at the bar for 5 minutes. Damn it, Liz! Oh.
My posture is immaculate, so I don't need to do a posture check.
My back hurts.
Everybody,
Probably because you sit weird all day long.
I got a new chair, everybody, and my spine and my birthing canal has never felt so aligned.
I'm glad.
Know what I did? Like, old one, all fucked up, F's in the chat for the old chair. I'm actually probably going to sell it on Facebook Marketplace with a warning.
F in chat for Cedar's old chair.
Yeah. It's actually over there. I don't know what I was gonna say, but you know who sits in a chair and at a desk for hours and hours and hours and is supposed to be expected to, do that without relatively large amounts of pain? Office workers. So one of my amazing mods hit me up and got me a fucking office chair.
Fancy.
Yes.
Very
Thanks,
For some
Liz.
reason, I thought this was gonna be like a SpongeBob SquarePants thing. I'm like,
Thanks, Liz. Bench. SpongeBob.
Oh, Matt, you're teleporting everywhere.
Yes.
Okay, so nothing going on with Alaric. Des, what are you doing in your room?
I don't think it's fit for.
I was gonna say, do we really want to know? He found the 2 other gnomes in town.
Did you go looking for the gnomes?
Husband and wife.
No,
They're
not at
swingers.
all. Not at all.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. 5's a crowd.
Is there like room service or anything?
You could
How do you call for
probably.
room service?
You wouldn't call for it. You'd have to go down and say, "Here's my room number. Bring me food when it's ready."
Hungies. Me hungies.
Okay.
All right. So you go back down into the tavern, and Atlas is currently regaling Valish and Gabriella with hand puppets. Some weird knuckle boxing battle between Athelstan and some other guy, and
There's also like just one puppet discarded, like in like just like an empty glass. That's the bay.
Yeah, in your drink. Yes.
He also like made sure to give the plants like good seating.
Right.
oh, of course.
So, Atlas is not a druid. Atlas is a voodoo practitioner.
Yep. So at this point, Atlas has also like stolen some calamari off of a plate and is like using that as George, and George is like eating.
He did
the
not steal
puppet.
it. He purchased it. He's a good man.
Don't those puppets make like a minor illusion when you move their hands around?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Now, which one is the reality and which one is the effect of it?
That's a great question.
I'm so scared.
Increase
my strength, Atlas.
Can I don't know.
Well, that's going to be interesting. Somebody redeemed enrage the enemy when there's...
We're in this scene.
Yeah.
Who is the enemy? It's
Definitely no enemies here.
No, in the tavern? Yeah, there is. Fucking kill wreck. I'm watching you.
Whoever I think it's whoever Athelstan was scrapping with.
No,
Yeah,
that's the
we're
calamari.
not in that scene right now.
I think the enemy was in us all along. Or in
No,
us
they've enraged the puppets. They're about to attack.
Oh no! I don't want to fight the fucking puppets.
That's
This is
fucking,
like
that's fucking terrifying.
like a Goosebumps book. You know which one I'm talking about with the ventriloquist.
Hate it.
My cousin took art lessons from the guy who did the covers for Goosebumps.
No.
I learned that recently. He's a cool dude, apparently. Or was. I don't remember if he's alive or not.
So, this is what you see when you come down into the tavern, Des. The plants are all lined up, watching this.
Atlas's hands should not be able to articulate this well.
You don't know what Atlas's hands are capable.
Neither does Atlas.
It's not his fault that he can't reach. Why do you think he had to learn shape water?
Des, what are you doing? Save me, please.
I just order some room service, some sort of light snack and tea.
Okay.
And
Did they understand you?
And maybe a drill to give yourself a lobotomy after hearing that.
Yeah. So you order yourself a light poutine. And
Sure.
I thought we established that the
Some tea.
poutine here was horrible, though.
Yeah.
it
We
is.
established that Dez couldn't order before and got some really bad stuff.
Well, no, now he's using a pen and paper. Because Athelstan did suggest that.
I can just point at things.
Okay.
Corellis, like,
Make this better.
Put more salt in the gravy. Perfect. More cheese. More crispy. So yeah, you order that and you just kind of shake your head at Atlas and walk away.
Yeah.
All right.
I pull
Atlas.
out a puppet of Des, and and a puppet of me, which is like kind of complicated because I have to like stake my hand like in the back part and then into the front part like this. And then it's like no, and then this one's like
So,
like that.
you stuck your hand in your own puppet's ass. Okay, got it.
I did them in every puppet's ass. It's not like a special thing. That's just how puppets work.
You know
Can't
how
write in the chat, but yes, exactly 37 chips.
you know how in like cartoons horses are weirdly articulate with their front hooves, like
Yeah.
like in Road to El Dorado, that horse is just like ooh, and shit, and like doing stuff with his little hooves and stuff. Do you use your front hooves for ventriloquy as well?
Yeah, but like the thing is, it's more like a Muppet then because I have to have like a stick
Mm-hmm.
for like the
Because
front
like
hooves.
it's just one big toe, so like.
Yeah, it's complicated. I only have 5 fingers.
I want to remind you that it was your fault for giving them to them in the first place.
I don't want to hear about the consequences of my actions, Artemis.
Okay, comes the consequence.
All right. Well, enough of that shenanigans.
Oh, when room service comes,
Yep.
Is it the barkeep or who is it?
It is the barkeep, so Kilek
Kilek!
comes to your door.
So I want to cast Charm Person on him.
Okay. Does that have a verbal component?
Are you saying that deaf people are immune to Charm Person?
If they need to hear you, yes.
It
What
does
if
have a
it's-
verbal. It does have a verbal component.
Okay.
It does not say the creature has to understand me though.
Okay. So we'll just say you have very enticing eyes. What's your spell save?
I don't know because I can't get back into.
Oh, fantasy grounds.
You
I'm
had
gonna
an 18
Yeah,
int.
I'm gonna guess a 15.
15. At level 5, 3 plus 4 plus 8, 15, yeah.
16.
James Leaf Grinder.
Sorry, you rolled a 16?
No, your save is a 16.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he fails.
So I invite him in the room,
Okay. He comes into the room and it's like, what?
and then I close the door.
Okay,
And then can I message you what goes on in the room?
absolutely.
Or do you want me to roleplay through it?
The door closes and the camera pulls away.
You know what? We can, we're gonna cone of silence everybody.
Damn it! Well, actually, that gives me time to punch the dough because I'm making
Alright.
bread.
Yeah, go punch the dough. Everybody's in cone of silence now. Or will be shortly.
The dough.
Don't
Actually,
hang up on
really-
us this time.
I like raw
Wow.
pizza dough a lot. So much that I'll go to the store and I'll buy just like raw pizza dough and just like eat it. Plain.
Love
How
you,
do I
Maggie.
silence myself?
Okay. So
Okay.
Kilek enters.
I just invite him to sit down and
Okay.
share the food with me.
Sure.
I really just wanted this opportunity to throw shade at the other characters to think that like, there's something terrible happening in this room.
I understand completely.
So
Yes. Stop smiling
I-
though. You have to be
yeah,
serious.
exactly. Oh, of course. So
Okay.
I mean, he's going to know at the end that he was charmed.
Of course.
So Desirous will just play up being incredibly lonely, not having, friends not connecting. And I know I can't really understand what he's saying to me, right? So so it's very awkward and maybe a little creepy, and goes on for the spell lasts for an hour. So I just want to like literally spend an hour of time with this person. I'm
Okay.
not sure that Des can get to know them better. Des is hoping that maybe like I understand the bartender could be incredibly offended by this when the charms wears off,
Right.
but I'm hoping it sort of sets a tone with like maybe the bartender thinks I'm a little strange. Maybe the bartender feels sorry for me. I go into great depth telling the bartender like I'm not really alone. There's these voices. I keep hearing these voices, and sort of trying to. I don't ever give away like who the voices are.
Okay.
But I just kind of fuck with the bartender a bit. Like maybe he thinks behind the charm he's like, oh my god, something horrible is gonna happen. But I literally just like, and maybe downstairs they notice he's been gone for a while.
Okay. Yeah, I'm here for it.
And then at the end, I feel like people might even go like, you just spent an hour in the room with that guy. What's going on there?
So at the end of the hour, when the spell fades, he kind of like shakes it off and rubs his head, and then like just looks at you, and you can see the pity in his eyes, and he grabs your shoulder and gives it a good squeeze.
Can I make a deception check? Because I don't actually. I'm like, Dez is totally just fucking with him. Do you know what I mean?
Sure,
Like,
you make a deception check.
Okay, can you roll it for me? Because I can't get into.
Oh yeah. Or if you want to roll physical dice, if you have physical dice there.
I have physical dice. I think my
better.
deception's maybe like. Okay, I rolled a 13,
Okay.
and I think my deception is maybe +2 or +3.
I'm just checking. 1 sec. It's +2, but I'm gonna say, given everything that you've gone through for this year, you're now proficient at deception.
Okay, cool.
So it's a +5.
All right.
That's what, 18?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he believes every single word coming out of your mouth. And at the end, though he looks a little bit disturbed that you felt the need to cast a spell on him instead of just talking to him.
Yeah.
Because he read your lips. Like, he can't hear you, but he read your lips and caught most of what you were putting down.
Okay.
And, you know, you were able to express yourself in a deceptive way that was convincing. And yeah, at the end, he just kind of squeezes your shoulder and says, "It would help if you didn't cast spells on your friends. Maybe just talk to them."
Well, we're friends now.
Sure. Do you need anything else?
No, the tea was magnificent.
Do you need a hug?
No, certainly not.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to work then.
All right.
All right.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay. I pat him on the cheek.
You too, and he pats you back.
Okay.
And he leaves.
I'm like, no one's ever patted me back before.
So
Okay.
hang on, I'm just unmuting everybody. Peter is punching their dough. I'm
The
assuming.
cone of silence is stressful because Matt was also in the cone of silence because we're in the
what?
same.
Oh, he
He's
wasn't-
watching. He's watching the stream on his computer, which
Yeah.
is like behind me. So he was also in the cone of silence.
Oh, Matt, you're such a good bean for muting the stream. What?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Cone of shame, cone of silence. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, that's fine. So Atlas, you're at the table with Valish and Gabriella, and they are both intently watching you with your performance. And your plants are very interested. Jeanie is like into it and provides some voices for you. They all sound exactly like Jeanie, but the effort is there.
Maggie's still showing a muted symbol.
That's muted on their end, not mine.
Also, Maggie's got a... Maggie! Like, yelling will help. Maggie! Here. How do you sign Maggie?
Maggie.
I think Maggie's frozen.
Breathing off
No.
and on, but... Maggie, unmute yourself.
There. There. She unmuted.
Oh, good. Maggie, you're back.
Are we supposed to be unsilenced?
Yeah, you're good.
Yes.
Are we unsilenced?
You're
Is
good.
there
Also-
bread?
I think that the bread was punched.
I am good.
You are good. You are good. So, Gabriella and Valish are watching your performance intently, and Jeanie is helping you with some voices of your compatriots. They all sound like Jeanie, but the attempt is there.
It's like me playing any character.
So Athelstan like goes up and punches this guy, and he's like, "Yeah, fucking eat me," and and Sly's like picking somebody's pocket and is like, "I'm gonna sneak and get in your pockets and steal your stuff."
Oh, your helmet is so big.
I just have to say, Sly's feed, I know you can't see it on stream, but there's like a little bit extra on the one side. And I know Matt is back there, but because Sly has the faded background on, it looks like Matt has been
Yeah. the blur.
censored for his own safety.
It's like censored. Oh no, he's not
It's so
censored.
funny. You're muted, Sly. I don't know what you're saying.
Matt's complaining about the blurred background.
Does he have a popsicle?
And an angry cat on my back.
All right. So, Atlas, are you doing anything specific as you continue your grand story with the puppets? The effigies of your party, if you will?
Yeah, I like while I'm doing this, you can tell like Atlas, like, or whoever is watching can tell like Atlas is having a really good time, you know?
Yeah.
He hasn't really gotten to do anything showmanship wise in about how long have we been gone? Like 26 days, like a month?
Yeah, you've been gone from the carnival about a month. In
Yeah, I haven't
your
gone into
perception of
detail with
time.
That is suspicious. But
I'm only
Atlas,
saying
you
that
know-
because time between the domains is wibbly wobbly.
same when we went back in time, so is that like negative time? Atlas isn't gonna think about this now, or Maggie.
No.
But
You're gonna make steam come out of your ears. You're fine.
my ears are already fucked up because of my job.
I
So
know.
Atlas, he's having a good time. He is very animated in his puppeteering. He's actually surprisingly skillful at this for somebody who is normally quite quiet, and when he's speaking, he's often confused.
That's
Just
fair.
pretty good job.
Yeah. I would say that Valish and
From Solar Opposites.
what's that?
Makes me think of the pupa from Solar Opposites. Stop it!
Valish and Gabriella are very, very intrigued by your story, and they actually enjoy everything that you're doing, and your plants are interjecting and helping you tell the story. So
Yeah.
you're doing a good job.
Mhm.
You realize
Are
as
any
you're
of the
going
other patrons
through.
watching?
What's
Just
that?
like just watching the chaos. I mean, they can't.
Old
here-
Harold is a little bit busy with his beer at the bar, and
He's
old
very-
Greg is got his back to you, so he's not paying any attention.
There's like two puppets that like there's like what are they called? You know the little like thing that has a salt and pepper shaker in it?
Yeah.
I don't know what that's called. But he like turned it upside down, so it's like a little counter, and he has two little puppets of them.
It's a
sitting
caddy.
at the
Oh, the
counter watching.
caddy, the condiment
Yeah.
caddy.
caddy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is
okay.
that upside down, and the puppets are watching.
So you get to a point where Athelstan has soundly beaten about 3 opponents thus far. And you
Literally
realize
found
it's
one.
been about an hour. And the bartender has not come back yet.
What?
I get suspicious. I take a bow to Valish and Gabrielle.
Time
And
for
I say,
intermission.
Did you notice that the tiefling never came back? Or is this not the tiefling?
It
This
is the
other guy.
tiefling, yeah. Ki'Lai.
Oh, it is the tiefling.
Yep.
Did you notice that Keelik never came back?
Gabrielle kind of looks around and frowns. Valish was like, your story was just so good. I couldn't pull myself away.
But what if... Oh no, what if something has gone wrong? And he kind of like... He goes to like... Dude, I noticed he went upstairs when he left.
You know that Des put in an order for food, and
Yeah.
Kilek went
Oh
and
no,
delivered it.
even worse. What about my really cool friend Zaris? And I struggle to climb up the stairs because I am a centaur.
You can climb the stairs, you're fine.
Are you?
Horses can
We'll
go
keep this in
upstairs.
mind for- I will keep this in mind for later purposes. I climb up the stairs perfectly fine.
It's
They
ladders
can
that
climb
you
up
have
the
a
stairs
problem with.
perfectly fine. It's getting down that's the problem.
So, climbing up the stairs, you head towards Dez's room, and you knock?
I make a perception check.
Sure, make a perception check. You can do it with your real dice.
Fantasy.
Fantasy grounds up for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't see your character open.
Oh no, it's because it closed and then it opened again, and I just haven't opened Atlas
Oh, okay,
yet.
okay.
So I will make a perception check because, like, what if the room is filled with bad guys?
You hear, Des, what are you doing behind the doors right now? You're alone.
It's been an hour.
Yeah, it's been over an hour.
Oh, am I alone?
Yep.
I'm maybe talking to myself.
Okay. So you hear Des talking to himself behind the door.
And then I ate the asparagus, and you should have smelled the urine. It was crazy. One of the best tricks I've ever learned in Valaki.
Atlas smells the air. Can I make a?
With your perception check, it smells like the inn that you're used to.
It does not smell like asparagus. Does Atlas have the gene? Do horses have the gene to smell asparagus pea? I do not know this. But
what are you doing at his door? You absolute goober.
I knock on the door and I say, Doris, are you okay?
Yes?
Have you seen the barkeep?
No?
Oh no. Did he bring your stuff?
Oh, you mean my food?
Yeah.
Yes, I have my tea. Thank you very much. You
So
may go now.
Wait, so you did see him?
I have my food.
What?
Lovely
No.
service at your inn. Thank you. Goodbye.
No, it's Atlas. We can't find him. I try to open the door.
Is the door locked?
No, the door's not locked.
All right, you open the door. What does she see, Des? Or what does Atlas see?
Am I alone?
Yeah, the bartender's gone.
So, I'm standing in like sort of pair of boxer shorts.
Very medieval boxer
What
shorts.
material are there? Are they beaver?
Yeah,
or are they
just undergarments. I'm wearing undergarments with my crown on my head, and I'm maybe looking in a mirror, like, and when the door opens, I like sort of turn shocked. I'm like, at last it is you. I thought it was the servant. I have my leftover dishes. Are you ready to take them now?
I could, but the barkeep, he is missing, and Mr. Large Herald, not my strawberry, but the Large Herald.
Your strawberry?
No, not the strawberry, the dwarf. So he's not big, but he's finished his beer, and we need the barkeep.
At last you worry me. Why would you look here? Everything is fine here. You look wonderful. I pat him on the cheek. There you go. Here, take the tea set.
I take the tea set, but I'm like, well, he delivered you food, so I figured you would have
I
seen
know,
him.
it was great. Good night.
Okay. And I kind of noom down the stairs, clip clop, try not to fall over, become glue, and I go over to Gabrielle and Valish, and I'm like, Des said that he didn't see him, but he somehow had all these. Also, one time he ate asparagus and then he peed a bunch. I don't know what that means, but I don't think I was. That.
Did Des kill the bartender when he was in the cone of silence? What the fuck?
So, Valish and Gabriella are taking in what you said about how the bartender is missing after delivering the food, and then the asparagus pea thing was like... And then they focus back on the missing bartender. And you've sort of caused enough of a ruckus, even though they can't hear you. Old Harold and Old Greg are watching you and just kind of trying to discern, like, what the situation is.
Atlas tries to very shittily sign. He, like, goes over to the bar and is just, like, to, like, where he stands, and then he's just, like, like, waving his hands like he's gone.
So make a perception check for me.
Who?
You.
Me.
Yes. Okay. So you notice as you're like making these big grand gestures of bartender missing, behind you, Gabriella is actually signing the real words for you.
See, Atlas forgot that he could write things down on paper or pen.
Yeah, I figured.
Like,
He is a
really
bohawk. So Old Harold's like, okay, well, couldn't have gone far.
Do I have a sending stone with me?
No.
Crap. I turned to Valish and Gabrielle. I'm like, do you have a sending stone? Crap.
Doesn't help when you split the party 3 ways and only have 2.
Well, actually, we split the party now more ways.
Yeah, it's
because
4 ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but Atlas, he is like, we gotta go find him. What if he got eaten?
Let's go then. So,
I put all my plant babies back on, and I go to noom up to Tsaris, knock on the door.
Des,
Yes?
somebody's knocking at your door.
I know, I said hello. Hello?
Des, we gotta go find the bartender. He's missing. Nobody knows where he is.
I like walk over to the door, open it up. No change. Still in undergarments and crown. I don't think that is my job.
Well, there will be a problem if, maybe a second person gets, poofed. Well, we're the new people in town. It could become our problem. Plus, what about the vampires, the sucky suckies, and the George and I.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered. The bartender did drop off my stuff and then said he was going back to his room for the night, I think.
Oh, do you know which room that is?
I don't know where the man lives. I'm not that nosy.
Okay, I nod and I go to noom back down the stairs.
I'm like,
Noom.
hey,
You.
hey, four-legger!
Yeah, I turn my human half to look at you, so it's like
I'm now in the house. I'm now in the hallway with just bare feet, my boxers, and my crown.
uh-huh.
My day.
It's like the first episode of the Gransby stage. It's available on YouTube.
You don't need to worry about the bartender. I'm sure he's fine.
Ow! Fuck. I thought that, like, Jeanie was fine. I thought that, a lot of things were fine. Like,
I
Grace
know.
was
You
fine.
people are always worrying about everybody else. Just focus on you. Be you, Atlas.
If I focus on me, then I have to deal with my own problems instead of worrying about other people.
Just go play with your puppets.
I just did that for like an hour, honestly.
Well, do it again. You're wonderful at it. Enjoy.
Atlas
Bye.
was touched so that he forgot about, the questioning. But then he zooms downstairs. He kind of, like when you go to the fridge and you forget what you wanted? So you close it and go back to what you were doing in the other room, and then you remember. He has one of those like Gestalt moments, and then he's like, "Oh yeah," and then he goes up to old Harold and old Greg, and tries to like do like the bartender.
Sorry, is there someone at the bar named Old Greg? From the sea?
Yeah.
Does he drink Bailey's from a shoe? How did I not know of this? This is fantastic.
You weren't here.
And he calls you a fuzzy little man peach.
Oh my god, I love it. I am a fuzzy little peach.
For those of you in America, obviously this is for you.
So
Anyway.
So I go up to old Harold and old Greg, and I motion, "Bartender, where does he sleep?"
So again, Gabriella is behind you, signing the actual words for you. And
I'm just really good at this, by the way, because I don't see this.
No, you did see it the first time, maybe not the second time.
Okay.
And they indicate that there is a room at the very end of the hallway beside the last guest room that is for staff only. That's where he sleeps.
Okay.
And it's actually the doors right beside yours and Sly's room.
Okay. I go. Which
Is that upstairs? Does Atlas have to walk by my room again?
Sure, why not?
I'm gonna be I'm gonna have the door open and just be watching. Like,
Okay.
I noom up the stairs.
Okay.
I imagine this is fucking horribly like loud because just like.
There's no noise. We're just doing the noise because it's funny.
But like also you have Gabrielle and Valish following time.
Yeah.
Just like up and down. But I mean it doesn't really matter except for the vibration.
are you going now, Atlas?
What?
Where are you going now?
I am going to the end of the hall.
Why?
There's the barkeep, he sleeps there, so I just wanted to make sure he is okay.
What if he's asleep? Why would you want to bother him?
Because he's supposed to be working right now.
Look, the man they own this place. If they want to have a nap, let them have a nap. It's okay.
Something fucky going on around here.
Can I... Atlas kind of is like, but this is his... There are people downstairs. We ate all the calamari. They're kind of like, yes, he deserves sleep. I know what it's like to work while exhausted, but also I am a paying customer. He's having quandaries about capitalism, and you can just see like, the meme where it's just like formulas like running over a person's head as a gif. That's like happening.
She's just staring there like.
Okay, but if you wake him up, remember, he might talk funny. He might say things that maybe did not actually happen that way. Do you understand?
I don't really
Okay,
understand.
good night.
Good. I turned to look at Valish and Gabrielle, like, was that weird or was that not weird?
It was weird.
Okay, and then we you know how like the Scooby-Doo gang walks? Yeah, I like to imagine that's how we go to I walk like Scooby.
Okay.
And then we go and then
Yankees.
I go to
Scooby fused with Shaggy.
So then I knock on the door.
You knock on the door that says staff only on the front, and there is no response.
I make a perception check to see if maybe I can sense somebody behind the door.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
My face hurts.
Is there
Sorry,
like a
buddy.
flashing doorbell, a flashing light doorbell, just like makes the torch flicker?
You hear nothing on the other side of the door.
Okay, I try to open the door with my hand.
Okay. Pushing open the door, you reveal a small bedroom with 2 beds. There is one that has somebody in it, kind of curled up on their side with the blankets over their head, and the other bed is empty.
I would kind of turn to Gabrielle and I would be like, help.
She asks, "What do you want me to do?"
Can we just figure out who it is and make sure he's okay?
So Gabriella kind of adjusts herself and sneaks into the room, grabs the corner of the sheet and pulls it up. It's the dwarf. Sleeping.
Wait. But that means I like motion for her to come back and then I try to close the door quietly.
Okay, you close the door.
The bartender, he's still missing. The one who's supposed to be working now, who's supposed to be asleep, but he's supposed to be working, but he's not either.
I would just like to reiterate how funny it is you're trying to be quiet. They cannot hear you.
Do you know what the thing is?
Atlas is having a nervous breakdown at the moment. Concentrate on that fact.
Horses are naturally empathetic and sometimes skittish animals.
That's true. That's true. We'll give
I
you
went to horse school. I would know that.
that. So
I went to equestrian boarding school. I didn't do equestrian, but I know about horses from horse girls and horsemen.
yes.
And if he'd slammed the door, then that definitely would have woken the dwarf up.
Vibrations.
Vibrations.
Oh,
and
I'm not
feelings.
saying that.
Good
I just picture Atlas being
vibrations. I also
very,
know the
very
Beach
quiet
Boys.
as they pull the door closed so slowly
Oh, very
and then
quiet.
latch it and then back away like 6 steps.
And Ben's
Okay.
like
Backwards as a
"Everyone
horse.
hears
And then whisper.
We gotta find him. What if he's been eaten?
Well, let's go look for him then.
Okay, but we should leave a note or something so that the rest of the party knows where we're going. And we should probably let Doris know too.
Okay. You tell Dozoris, I'll go write the note, and Baelish walks off.
Baelish, wait! We shouldn't split the party! We shouldn't split up!
Baelish is gone.
Is he already gone?
Yeah, he's gone.
This isn't even a long hallway!
Nope.
I asked Gabrielle, do you want to ride on my back? I feel insecure right now.
She like pats your shoulder and climbs up onto your back.
Okay, I feel more secure. I go to knock on this door for like the 3rd fucking time. I'd be so fucking pissed if somebody did it.
Inside, you can hear, "Holy fuck! God damn it! I pull up my underpants again. I walk through the door. Atlas, I'm in bed.
I'm going on a walk with the others. Goodbye. I just wanted to let you know in case we die or something. Bye.
Care."
Okay,
I close the door.
go away. Do we find Baelish? Is he gone too?
You head back into the tavern and Baelish has written something and is handing it to Old Harold.
I wave goodbye to them and I say, Baelish, do you want on too? Do you want to, I don't know what this would be called. A bus of friendship, except I am the bus.
A tandem horse.
I'm like, I don't know what a bus is, probably.
Is that offensive to you? Or is
Old
it
Harold
okay?
is just like helping himself behind the
Oh,
bar.
absolutely. 100% he is.
How much Baileys does old Greg have in his shoe?
Depends on the size of the shoe.
But
So-
you know what they say about men with big shoes.
Big socks.
And you
I
know
was gonna
what they-
say big feet, but
Either way.
I think socks are mostly one size fits all, honestly.
not necessarily. Actually,
We're not getting into a
Really?
debate about socks.
no, it's not a debate.
We're not.
Like
No.
I've
It's
been
over.
I've been knitting
No.
socks lately.
No.
And socks that you
No.
knit yourself are so much more.
No.
I don't wear socks.
We've already gone off on one heck of a tangent looking for this guy.
Even remember, Des killed the fucking bartender.
So you three head out of the bar. You can see, like before, the pyres on the fort, like the city walls, are still lit, still a little bit reddish. And you can see guards kind of walking around. Alaric, at this time, you see Atlas, Valish, and Gabriella exit the bar because you're now on the east wall. Do you do
It
anything?
will.
Sorry,
Can
listen.
Gabriella see me?
They're not really looking at you, but you could probably call out to them.
I'll walk down and ask what's going on.
Okay, so
Well-
Valish, or you can do it if you want. I'm
No,
just trying to help
Baelish
your.
could tell it because Atlas is like hysterical.
Yeah. So Atlas is like crying a little bit and stressed out.
My
and wringing her-
eyelashes froze in tears on that.
Yeah.
It's very
So
artistic.
Valish, standing beside Atlas, just kind of pats Atlas on the shoulder and says, Kilek, the bartender, is missing. He went to take Des food and never came back. But he's not in Dez's room.
Or the other room where the dwarf is. They have separate beds. It looks really cozy though.
Okay. Are we sure you didn't just step out to go and get something?
It's been like over an hour.
It's like 1:30 in the morning.
It's 1:15. I'm partially alone and I need him now.
Nice! So good! I was thinking it!
You can take an inspiration for that.
I'm full on inspiration.
I just gave you the
Okay.
inspiration, so that's why you're full.
Okay.
Have you seen him?
You have not.
Have I seen him?
No.
No, I haven't.
Have you seen the others?
Not since I ran into them at the west wall earlier.
Have you seen George?
You have not seen George.
I have not seen George. I've seen a banshee.
What? That's even worse!
Just no chill. No chill whatsoever. Yeah, I saw Banshee. Whatever.
What if Keelik got eaten by a banshee?
I don't think that's their thing.
Eating or Keelik liking being eaten or what part of it?
baby.
Any of it.
Well, Alice is like short circuiting.
Okay, question. Did
Yeah.
you... How many entrances and exits does the bar have?
Nobody has looked, so you know of one.
Well,
Did
could
you
go-
ever see the bartender come past you?
No, I saw him go up to the source's room.
Well,
That
if he
was
went
it.
upstairs and he never came down, he's probably still upstairs somewhere. Did you
Well-
check the other rooms?
Well, are there windows in the rooms?
Yep.
I would say, well, what about the windows? What if he just, did the thing that you can do if you have two legs and just leap?
Jump? Well, I think
Yeah,
we'd have
like-
found him on the ground.
Oh, well, how tall is the building?
Well, he was on the second story, right?
You're
There's
actually
only-
below ground when you're on the floor. There's So you go upstairs, and then you go back downstairs to be in the tavern. And then going out, it's sort of split level. At the end of the hall, there's a staircase up to go to a couple rooms, and then there's just the hallway to the other end where you are that is just flat. But you're actually underground at that point.
I have spatial issues, so I can't visualize space well. Is it possible for him to jump out of a window, basically? Yeah,
100%. There's windows in every single room. Some of them are like 6 feet up, and some of them are like 1 foot up from the exterior ground.
Everybody has delicious food right now. Is that frosting or
jealous.
ice cream? Is that frosting or ice cream?
Frosting.
Even better.
I have
That's ice
frosting.
cream.
I think Cedar has ice cream.
It's 1:30 a.m., as you said.
Besties.
The middle of the night. Most people are trying to sleep.
Besties.
We're probably not going to find him if we start looking now.
Well,
if he doesn't turn up by morning, let's just report it to the guards. Until then, he's an adult. If he goes missing, it's his own decision, most likely.
But if a missing person is not found within the first 48 hours, the chances of finding them alive have decreased drastically.
Olivia was an adult.
Okay, but it's the middle of the night. How are we going to find him?
Eyes, ears, senses.
Your gnome friend was an adult.
Talk to a bunch of squirrels. I don't know. I have some seagulls doing some recon right now.
Just like is pinching his temple, and like when he hears that, he like raises an eyebrow and he just shakes his head like, I'm ignoring
Forget
that.
about me. No.
I guess we'll go back, but Alaric, are you?
I haven't.
Safe to do this patrol by yourself?
You realize I have a cannon mounted on my shoulder, right?
Captain Olivia was the captain of the guard, and I assume they didn't have a cannon, but they had a lot of, I don't know, swords. I don't know what weapon they used. I just worry about you. You're my friend, and if something happened to you, I feel even worse. And I already feel bad.
And let's just go back to the inn, turn in for the night.
Okay,
and
I'll go.
Watch it all just be blown over by morning.
Oh, okay, but if something happened to you, I'm going to pinpoint this moment as, something that I believe will change my life forever. Don't die, please. Can I have a firm handshake? I don't think you're a hug kind of guy. If you are, though, I would accept a hug.
He just awkwardly reaches out and shakes Atlas's hand and then walks away, just trying to suppress a whole bunch of shudders.
I pull out my handkerchief from my breasticle and I wave it fearfully and I walk back.
The fact that Cedar knew what you were gonna do before, you even finished the sentence just does it for me. So you head back into the bar with Valish and Gabriella. You decide to turn in. That's fine. Back at the docks, you, Athelstan, have gone through...
I want us to all sleep.
What?
Robot.
You went all robot-y, honey.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I said that I just want Gabriella, Baelish, and I to all sleep in the same rooms where Sly and I were sleeping, so none of us get separated and eaten by George or sucky whatever.
Okay. So Baelish is here for it, and Gabriella's like, okay. You guys go and just kind of cuddle puddle in your room. Back to the docks, Athelstan, Ki'Lai, and Sly. Athelstan, you have resoundingly beaten 3 opponents. And then you see
how
her.
much blood? How much blood is mine and how much blood is not?
Make a medicine check.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, it's been so long.
And then roll me.
Oh my god, it's a nat 20.
Wow.
22.
roll me 2d12.
Oh shit.
Because we love the d12 here at the Vectair.
12.
Alright, so that's how much damage you've taken.
Okay.
Outside of your first fight. So that's the additional
Yep.
3 fights you've taken. Actually, roll one
Okay.
more. That makes more sense. Bite me.
Get closer. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
10.
So you have resoundingly beaten 3 people and then you see her. You all see her. She is a 5'10" voluptuous woman with long curly red hair. Her body dressed in a corset, long flowing skirts over a pair of tight pants, barefoot.
Tights.
Oh no, she's hot. Is it Rayla? Is this where she went?
No, Rayla
Nina.
is not in the mists.
Oh.
And she only has eyes for Athelstan.
It's the same ditto. He like rolls his shoulders and he goes and he's like kind of walking around the ring, just like circling.
So stepping into the ring with you, she just sort of like strips off the skirts, so she's just in the pants. Cracks her knuckles, just doesn't even have to like press them, just kind of, and they all crack. And then you hear an explosion outside.
Love an arthritic goddess.
And then another one. 2 bangs, east side. Further north on the east side. The guards...
Cannon? Sorry.
No, you're okay. The guard doesn't register or make any movement because they're deaf. They don't hear it. However, the door bursts open and another set of guards come in. And you see frantic signing.
What's wrong?
Another murder. Ki'Lai, the bartender. They found him outside the south gate.
Explosion, why?
What explosion?
I'm not sure if he knows the sign for east. East. That way!
Oh,
Did you not feel it?
the signal flares, the second one, sends an explosion.
Ooh.
We don't hear it, but big thing in the
It's
sky.
like firework. Got it. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah!
Yeah.
And here I thought I was launching a cannon.
Yeah,
Nope.
I thought, it's literally what I thought. I
We're
was like,
getting
oh,
to
fuck.
you.
Alaric is in trouble!
Alaric, you are on the north wall at this time, and you see these 2 huge explosions, like what you needed to come in from the south gate to enter the village. You see them fly up into the sky and explode into a multitude of colors. And the pyres, one by one, go from red to yellow.
That can't be good. I start heading in the direction of the flare or explosion or whatever it is.
Okay. Atlas,
Yeah?
you, Valish, and Gabriella hear these explosions outside before you even make it to the room. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Why would you hurt me like this?
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Guess who made it to midnight?
Yeah,
It's about-
baby!
Yeah.
was about to there was about to be some serious foreplay in this ring. And Ki'Lai saw her for the first time.
And Sly.
Yeah, we're gonna have a talk about that later.
You don't know who she is.
That's true.
She
The
was
way
hot.
that you're looking at her, Ki'Lai's not an idiot.
Make an insight check.
I was gonna say that. Make an insight check. You can do it
Because
too,
like
Sly, if you want.
because like you said earlier, you know how he gets in the middle of these. There's a bit of a not exactly a blood frenzy, but something close to it. That is
Okay.
going to be
Sly, you're
uncontrollable.
like, which pockets can I pick after murdering that guy? Ki'Lai,
Probably.
you
True.
know this look. You've seen it just privately every once in a while.
I've had that look.
You've had that look. You know what it is. You know, even just from the aura of this woman who has entered, there's something otherworldly about her. She
And
just
there
has this
is-
vibe.
There is just like violence in both of their eyes.
The way of nature. But
Adopt
that
the
is the
face
end
of
of the
nature.
session. So thank you everybody for watching us. Thank you everyone, all my wonderful players.
That was
Or-
lit, Abby.
Thank you.
That was
Yeah, you
awesome.
did great.
I faked it. No, I didn't. I had a vague idea of what I wanted to
Make
do.
it till you make it.
Pretty much.
And Maggie,
problem is,
just like, mwah.
Yeah, one of my favorite
Yeah.
sessions so far, I think.
I love the interactions between Dez and Atlas. I just
So
Dez,
precious.
I love Dez. My favorite boy.
Yeah. So thanks everybody for watching. We are going to do a raid, so if you can stick around for that, that would be great. We want to support our community, and obviously, if you stick around for the raid, you get more platinum pieces, which you can use to fuck up or help a player's day. So,
Or just make water.
or just make us
Yeah.
drink a shit ton of water so that we, pee every 10 minutes. So stick around, and thank you again, everyone. We love you. Artemis, thank you for all the subs. Thank you for the new follows. Thank you for everything, everyone. And once again, Artemis, thank you for all of the lovely pictures you've drawn of our characters. Can't wait to show everybody on Friday the Fixius 5's new art. Have a good night,
Fixie.
everyone.
Is